What's up? Hello. Hi. God damn it. Every time I fucking get banned from Twitch, all of my Streamlabs settings get fucked. And I always forget about that before stream. When I get unbanned, I have to fucking redo everything. Good stuff. How are you motherfuckers doing? Let's see what else is broken today. W new video. Thanks! One thing that's definitely broken is my little separator thing for having YouTube and Twitch chat individually, so it's easier to see. That's not fucking working today, but I think that might be like a result of this little widget I have for doing that. I don't think it's very good. I need to get something else. This one kind of sucks ass. It just keeps logging me out of it. It's really frustrating. Let's see if it works now. Let's see if it works now. Okay, now it's working. God damn it. As good as you can be working a corporate job. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. I don't think I'll ever go back to that part of my life. There's not enough money in the world for that. I'm just not built for that shit, I don't think. I don't think most people are built for that shit, but some people have more of a tolerance to it than others. I definitely have no tolerance for that, because I have a very real and serious problem with authority. How's your ma? She's been doing better the last couple days, but she still hasn't been fucking approved for her fucking injection by her insurance company, so that's a pain in the ass. I actually need to text my dad about that. I'll do that right now. Yeah, that doctor's appointment was Wednesday, so it's been a week. God, I love working with health insurance companies. I can't think of a better privilege. Let's get banned, please. No, not again. Anything but that. Hold on, I'll turn on the camera in 1 second. What's up, bananas? Is that what we're calling ourselves now? We're called bananas? American medical system lore. The lore is that it's a scam. The lore is that it's engineered to fuck you over. Let's not do Waluigi on stream. I'm not gonna dignify that with a response, because then I'll get banned again, probably. Oh, what's up? What the fuck is up? How's it going? Does my fucking chat work on this screen? I don't know what's happening. Where is the chat box? Oh, it is working. Cool. Sick. Sick! It's National Cheesecake Day. I remember the last time I went to the Cheesecake Factory. It was for a date, like, I think either a year or two ago. And, it was a Tinder date, so I'd never met this man prior. So it's always a nauseating experience, which is why I don't do online dating anymore, because it never ends well. So I walk up to the Cheesecake Factory, holding my car keys, and there is this man who, yet again, he has lied about how tall he is. You know, again, I don't mind a short king, it's just, you know, you gotta fucking tell me. I can't be, like, going in there expecting that you're, you know, 5'10", 5'11", and then you're, like, 5'5". Because that kind of, you know, it distorts my understanding of what you might look like. So again, this is why I don't fuck with online dating anymore. So I go see this man, I have my car keys in my hand. The first thing this motherfucker says to me, he says, oh, I thought that was a remote control, and you had a vibrator in your panties, and you were going to give me the control so we could, get freaky while eating lunch at the Cheesecake Factory. That was the first thing he felt compelled to say to me on a first date. And, you know, yeah, that wasn't terrifying at all. And you're probably wondering, hey Mika, why didn't you immediately leave when he fucking did that? Because I was just so flabbergasted. I was, like, caught processing that interaction for a solid 10 minutes. Like, I couldn't believe somebody would say that shit to me, as the first thing, as, like, the icebreaker. I wasn't expecting that. So, yeah, I stayed in that date for a good 2 hours, trying to figure out why he would be so out of pocket to a woman on a Tinder date. Because women, when we go on Tinder dates, it's a very terrifying experience, because, like, anything could happen. Like, you get fucking killed if you go on the Tinder date with the wrong person. So yeah, he felt compelled to say that to me as, like, a way of making me feel just right at home. And then he kept telling me about how he wanted to take me to Disneyland, because I guess we got on the topic of work, and I told him how much I hated working at Marvel. And he's like, oh no, why do you hate Marvel? Why do you hate Disney? Disney's great. I'm gonna take you to Disneyland, and I'm gonna finger blast you. I'm gonna finger blast you on the teacups. That was more of the stuff that he felt was normal and compelling to say to me on a first date. Taking notes, be a weirdo, she won't see it coming. Yeah, that's why I don't deal with that shit anymore. I'm done. I'm fucking done. God, I ran out of hairspray today, so my hair's not doing the thing that I want it to do. I should order it on Amazon right now before I forget. What was the big red hairspray that I buy? Big sexy hair, I think. Bro, did you flip your head? Oh, no. I forgot to flip this thing because I was, like, fixing my hair before stream. Let's see. Transform. Flip horizontal. There it is. What's up? Now we're facing the correct direction. How are you guys doing? How's your, what day is it? It's Wednesday? How's your Wednesday? Hello, defender of the arts. That's me. That's me. I love defending the arts. God, my hair's pissing me off. It's not doing the fucking spiky thing that I want it to do. It's making me upset. I'm so sleepy. You have no idea how much of a sleevagey little guy I am right now. I didn't have time to do it cool. Play Dark Souls, please. No, that game looks hard. I don't play hard games. I only play comfortable, fun, cute games with cute little guys in them. Was it a ghost? No, I think it's my dog slamming his face against the door again. It's Thursday where I live. Skill issue. I had interview. It's fucked. I just want my master's. What was the interview for? We fixed all the bugs in the new warehouse app we pushed, and I did nothing but play Cyberpunk on my Steam Deck at work for 5 hours. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds like a good way to spend a day at work. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday! Now I have the pleasure of submitting my driver's license photo whenever I want to have a wank. I've had better birthdays. Oh, you must be, was it British? The Brits are having to do that? Ooh, thank you for the sub, Mr. Lander. Thank you. Sorry, I was like caught between two thoughts with the wanking license that you guys have in Europe, I believe. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Oh shit. Hype train coming. Somebody explain the wanking license to me, because I haven't been really abreast to it these past couple of days. Is that a background if a YouTube play button in the background? Yeah. It's authentic. It's I'm the only one who has this type of play button, actually. I'm the best at YouTube, so they gave me that one specifically for me only. Nobody else gets to have that one. Kind of alcohol do you drink? I try not to drink alcohol, but when I do, it's whiskey, usually, because it gets the job done really fast. I don't know, I don't understand, like, the concept of just sitting there and sipping a beer, which has, like, not much alcohol in it. And it also tastes like shit. Who subbed? Thank you, Rick Rubens 56! Thank you! Yeah, so beer tastes like farts to me. And it doesn't get you particularly drunk unless you drink a lot of them. So I like just to, you know, I like to get the job done fast, and I just take a shot or two of whiskey, and that's it. Done. Drunk. Instant results. Are you still doing 3D art? Fuck no. It's to the point where, like, I don't even remember. Like, my whole process for doing 3D is, like, very outdated. And it's not outdated by, like, a year or two from not being in the industry. It's outdated by, like, 5 years, because when I went into the industry, when I went and got my first job, I thought, oh, I'll learn a bunch of stuff at work. I'll learn from all these cool industry veterans, and they'll teach me cool stuff, and I'll, like, improve my process, and that never fucking happened. If anything, I got worse. I got worse at 3D modeling, because sometimes I would get a manager that was behind the curve themselves and really fucking stupid. So sometimes I actually just got worse at modeling the longer I stayed in the industry. So no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that anymore. Did you use 3D Coat? I taught myself 3D Coat once 2 years ago, because I wanted to work at Riot. I thought that would have been cool, but Riot is just very, for one thing, they're very particular about your portfolio. Your entire portfolio has to be hand-painted, low-poly assets, essentially. And I only had one. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna spend fucking months preparing this unique to Riot portfolio when I could just, like, get a job somewhere else that isn't super picky about it. That's like a waste of my time investing into a company that would eventually go on to lay off, like, 15% of the people that worked there anyway. So, yeah, that never ended up mattering. But yeah, 3D Coat was fine. It was fun for the minute that I learned how to use it. It was nice. Probably my favorite texturing program, because I really like the hand-painted feel. But yeah, now it's just like some useless information that's basically gone, because I never used it for more than just doing, like, a Tristana fanskin. You could always do 3D art for fun. Well, so the thing about that is, working for other people made it not fun. It's it's not a thing I find fun anymore. It's just not an enjoyable thing for me at all, because I think about it, I think about doing it, and it's like, wow, this really reminds me of that time when I was really sleep deprived and angry and sick, because I got sick like 15 times when I was working at Marvel specifically, because of how fucking bad it was. My immune system took a fat shit all over itself. So yeah, I don't find 3D fun anymore. What it do, shit ass? What's up, dude? How's it fucking hanging? How's you are you looking for work? How's that been going? Any plans for tonight's stream? No, I have no plans. We'll just play it by ear. We'll see what happens. Have you tried pixel art? Yeah, I like pixel art. I like doing pixel art. I could open Aseprite maybe and show you some stuff that I was fooling around with. This file might be really disorganized though. Let's open it. Would you ever consider mentoring in 3D stuff? Well, that's the thing. I don't. My whole process is just outdated, so I really wouldn't help very much for like a new student who's, you know, trying to get them fingies into the industry. And then, you know, most people are transitioning to Blender, which I don't know how to use. So, you know, that's just a part of my life that I'm happy to put behind me, essentially. Let's see, did I even finish this?
Yes.
Thank you, Maggie and VTuber for the sub. Thank you. But other than that, yes. Oh, I have a contract gig with the oh no. Good luck. Hopefully they don't. Well, I think contract work is less aggressive than being like an employee somewhere. They tend to like leave you alone more when it's just like, hey, here's a thing, here's when I need it by, go do whatever you want. But yeah, doing full-time stuff for the mouse, I wouldn't recommend that. Let's see, I don't know what any of these layers are doing. Let's see, hide that one. Yeah, I like doing pixel art. Pixel art is cool. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize my Aseprite files. I guess I could just show you. Let's see. Where is it? This one. This is the wrong screen though. This one. Yeah, so I was fucking around with Aseprite for a little while because I wanted to make like a little indie game, but I didn't really have time for it once my mom got sick. So I made this little Viking little girl. That's one of her turning around animations. Where's the damn? It's a flying animation. It's a falling animation. Where's her attack? Where's her attack animation? Where'd my chat go? It disappeared. It's not supposed to disappear. Do you like drawing? Yes. I do, in fact, like drawing. That is my existence. It's so cute. Yeah, I think it's fucking cool. Under the folder that says attack, you'd think that, but you're overestimating how, my organizational skills. Let's see. See, that one doesn't have her arms in it. I don't know why her arms are gone. Her arms are mysteriously missing from that one. Let's see, how about there? Yeah, there we go. Some nice smear frames in it. Isn't that sick? Yeah, that was a fun little project. I like animating. How big is her Vagania? Probably about 3 pixels. 3 pixel long Vagania. Ableton is definitely industry standard. Well, for music, I think. Are we guys talking about music? What's happening? Art stream anytime soon? Well, I guess. I didn't feel like doing it today. I'm sleepy. I'm sleep deprived. My sleep schedule's all fucked. If you start now, you can beat our Pounds release date. Organization is overrated. Hell yeah, brother, use that squash and stretch. Yeah. Yeah! I love that. I love that shit. I wish I had more opportunities to animate things in 2D. It's really fun. But yeah, that was my little adventure in pixel art. I really like pixel art because, you know, because I'm somebody who's like a resolution whore and a detail whore, so with pixel art, it kind of prevents me from being super autistic. It's like a little boundary, a little gay baby jail for me, so I don't like waste all of my time doing shit that, you know, is totally unnecessary, which is a thing that tends to happen when I do stuff. Why didn't you start YouTube earlier in life? Because I was trying to be a 3D modeler, because I thought that was gonna be the viable career. I thought that was, you know, it. I thought corporate work life was, for me, thought it was just gonna be a fun, good time. My hair is not doing the thing I want it to do. Maybe I should just put a hat on today. I'll put the autism hat on today because my hair is just pissing me off. Transform! There's dog hair on this hat now because it was on the floor. Get these off. Put this on my head. Well, now I look even stupider. Now I look even more dumb. This is what happens when you wake up late. It looks like I have a bowl cut. I don't like that. I guess it's better if I like slam it on my face. But then you can't see my eyeliner. That's not cool. I'll do this for like a minute though. Do you have an ArtStation? I do. I'm not gonna link it though because it shows you what my last name is and I'd rather you not know that information. What's in the tank behind you? That would be my ball python. Can you make spam tenna art? How dirty are we talking? Do you just mean like just holding hands or do you mean like docking procedure with their big noses? You wear it backwards? Well, that defeats the point, because there's text on the front of it. The text isn't in the back. What are your thoughts on TikTok autism? What is TikTok autism? I don't really have thoughts on it, because I don't know what that is. I'm also working on a VTuber model commission. Hopefully they pay you a lot. Don't let them, like, underpay you for shit. Every time I, like, look to take commissions on, Twitter, people are just lowballing me, and I don't want to deal with it. Mika, did the bed arrive for your mom? No. No, it did not. No, it did not. It's taking a fucking while. And then somebody has to come and put it together with all, like, the buttons and shit, so it's taking a while. For now, she's, like, on the couch, which I don't like, because I feel like the couch is, like, an unsanitary situation. It's difficult to, like, because she has to sleep on top of a pad, and the pad gets, like, moved around all the time on the couch because the couch is like slippery and leathery and it's really pissing me off, but I'll let you guys know when it arrives. What are your thoughts on autism? I don't really have thoughts about it. It's a thing. It's a thing that I likely have. I wish I'd known earlier, so maybe some interactions in my life would have gone better, but now I'm just used to it. On the couch is also dangerous, I would guess. It's not dangerous, it's probably uncomfortable, first of all. And, it doesn't have the functionality of, like, oh, you press a button and it lifts her up more, or you press a button and it lets her lay down. So she's probably not feeling great. It's probably not good on her back. What a question to answer with that. Yeah, we like to keep it a little topical in here. Do you like trains? I do like trains. I don't have train autism. Like, I don't know about every type of train, but I do like the idea of public transportation because we don't fucking have that in the United States, and it's sad and irritating. Who just did something? Thank you for the super chat. Next video when? Bro, I just made one yesterday. You're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna try to get one out once a month. That's the best I can do. Once a week is insane. I don't know how people do that. I guess if you don't sleep and you don't have anything else in your life going on, you can do once a week. But once a month is fine. Thoughts on the financial crisis of 2008. Why do you guys ask me questions like this? What makes you think I'm that smart? I don't fucking know. It was a good time for music. It was a good time to be emo in the early 2000s, I'll tell you that. It was pretty fun. What kind of music do you like to play on the keyboard? I like learning Undertale songs. That's it. That's the only reason I have a piano, is because I wanted to learn how to play Undertale songs. That's all I care about. I like reading license plates while gaming and in real life, and enjoy Traffic Duty and Police Simulator. Yeah, that's autism. That's definitely autism. The whole memorizing number plates thing, it's definitely a thing. That's not one I have. I like looking at weird license plates, though. Like, there was one that I saw, like, a year ago that said NVR FGT, and I think it was supposed to say, like, never forget, as in, like, for 9/11. And you can imagine what I thought it said instead. It said never and a different word that I can't say on Twitch right now. That's what I thought it said. You should learn some Debussy. That shit slaps. That sounds hard. Debussy sounds hard. Do you have stolen road signs? No, it's a real sign that I ordered from Amazon. Amazon. I was planning to move to the US to find creative related jobs. Is that a bad idea? Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Where are you from? Are you from actual Japan because you have Japanese letters in your name? Because I hear the work culture in Japan is definitely worse. Okay, now this hat's pissing me off. I don't know what to do with my hair today. Now it's all flat. It's all flat. Man, it's not doing anything cool today, bro. What do I do?
Oh, yes.
Never pile of sticks? Yeah, that's what I thought it said. I've always wanted to ask a monotone person this. Are you able to mimic not being monotone in the way that people can mimic accents? Yeah, I mean, if you watch the last video I made, I was doing all sorts of weird voices in that. I can pretend. I can pretend for a little while. I'll always finish on the beach, never on Debussy. What does that mean? Japan, yeah, running from the work culture here. Okay, well, in that respect, then maybe, yeah, maybe the United States is the move. But, it depends also on what you do. There's definitely more opportunities here as far as jobs. It's weird to say that because my experience in America work life is that it's really soul crushing, but everything I read about Japan, about work life, is that it's 10 times worse somehow. Because of like that thing I guess they do where you have to go drinking with your boss every night, or you have to like stay at work extra hours pretending to be busy, or your boss will get fucking mad at you. Dude, I would crash out. I'd have assault charges if like somebody made me stay at work and then I didn't need to fucking be there and I didn't actually have anything to do. I'd lose it. Would Canada be better? I don't know. Ask the Canadians in chat. There's definitely a lot of them. Sup from the void later, bro. What does that mean? Don't off yourself. You're so sexy, haha. Don't do that. Can you tell us about your pre-horn headband, Mika? Where did you find this powerful artifact? I found it on Etsy. It's got little rubber bands on the tips of it, so it's like adjustable. Sometimes it can be down here, which looks fucking stupid, so I prefer to keep it up here. It's cool. Find them on Etsy. It's like 3D printed. I should get like a backup because I often lose these. I need like a backup so I'm like not panicking before stream when I can't find it. Yeah, Japan is pretty epic that way. It sounds awful, man. I can't fucking imagine. And then the whole anime industry, don't they like underpay you severely? It's like $7 an hour and you make fucking McDonald's wages to animate something as complex as Chainsaw Man. For $7 an hour. Can't even afford to live with that shit. That's like McDonald's wages. What if you lose track of the backup? You should get a backup for the backup. That's going to get expensive. At that point, I need to stop fucking around and learn how to be organized. What mic do you use? It's the, fine? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll write it down. That one. That's how you say it. Look that up on Amazon. It's a good mic. It's like $25, and it comes with this arm and shit. It's great. Please tell me you animated this sexy Silver Surfer when you were at Marvel. No. I don't know what that's referring to, because I don't keep up with Marvel shit, and I'm not an animator, so thankfully I didn't have to do that, whatever that was. The cost of living there is lower, but that is still pretty bad. Japan? Yeah, it just doesn't sound like a sustainable place to live. Sounds like a place where dreams go to die. The only people I see that, like, enjoy Japan are digital nomads that work in the US through a laptop, and they actually get compensated with US wages, so they can basically treat Japan as a amusement park where they can afford everything. They can afford cheap food, they can eat out every night, they can live in whatever Airbnb they choose. Those are the only people that seem to actually enjoy Japan as far as living there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you for the super chat! Quick question, if AI needs consent to learn from you, why can't an artist deny someone the right to learn from their art and so that they're stealing aside and speed data scale enjoy your vids? I mean, I guess it can if they want to be petty. but, you know, it's probably not going to stop people, let's be real. So that's where the implicit consent comes from, because you're never gonna, like, stop somebody from looking at your art and trying to, mimic it. It's like the same how, you can't stop people from pirating TV shows, because there's always gonna be somebody that figures out how to do that. I guess the only way you could prevent people from using your art to learn from is if you never posted it online, ever. And you only sold it at, farmers markets or some shit. I don't fucking know. But, you know, if people learn from my artwork, I don't care. I'm not petty about it. You can have the PSD file if you fucking want. I don't care. I think it's like gatekeeping. If you just don't want somebody to learn from your artwork, I think it's like a bizarre thing to, want. You look like your farts smell. Well, see, the fun thing about that is that everybody's farts smell. That's just a fact of life. There's too much art out there to police it properly. I think that's a dead end. It really is a dead end argument. Like, because I remember one of my favorite artists around the time AI started becoming the problem that it is, Corey Loftus. He took down every single post of art that he ever made on Instagram. I think he also privated his Instagram as well. And he stopped posting stuff online. But the thing about that is all of his art still exists on Pinterest, because people have re-uploaded it countless times, because, you know, the man's a goat. He makes good shit, and people want to, like, share it around. So it's kind of like an uphill battle if you want to be that petty about your stuff. You can stop people from seeing your life if you blind that. Yeah, you could do that. You can always enact violence. You can always try being violent to people. When fame and money are the top 3 priorities of an artist and talent is a distant third, the art is often empty calories. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Oh, yes.
Cause, like, hold on, who? Thank you for the sub, the Avian. The thing about copying other people's art as an artist is, like, even if somebody copies your art to learn from it, they're not gonna get it, like, one-to-one. They're never gonna have your exact style, no matter how hard they try. So it's just a weird thing to care about. With AI, on the other hand, it literally just, it's trained directly on every fucking brushstroke you make, so it's kind of fucked. How much did you made when you worked as a 3D artist in studios? Oh, I made a shitload of money, but it wasn't worth it. I made, like, 100,000 a year when I was working at Marvel. So that was pretty cool, but, if you live in Los Angeles, where, they make you live now because work from home is not a thing anymore, that's below the poverty line, so it doesn't fucking matter. So it doesn't matter that I made that much money compared to the average person. That's not enough to survive in the California climate. The strategy would be to take all your art and, night shading it. I've heard night shading doesn't work. I've heard it doesn't work as well as people think it does. Art is meant to be appreciated, not understood. I guess so. I mean, it's up to people's interpretation. Are my alerts not working? It doesn't sound like they're working. Hold on, let me check that out, because I can't hear them. Everything gets fucked when I get banned from Twitch every single time. Let me try re-logging into sound alerts. Yeah, that's what was going on. They weren't activated because I got logged out from being banned. The least they could do, now it's working. The least they could do when banning you is, like, maybe not log you out of fucking everything, so that you don't have to do all this channel point bullshit every fucking time you come back. Good evening, I'm here to be offended, virtue signal, and claim AI prompts. I write are all the same as producing art. Welcome. Tell me your hottest AI take.
Oh hello, it's my favorite streamer, Michael. I can harass the stream once again with this TTS and it feels so liberating. No slow burger today. Last time it made the voices louder, so I am gonna give it a week.
You still haven't told me what a slow burger is and how that compares or implies the existence of a fast burger. I need you. You're scaring me. You're scaring me, Lander. If art can be understood, then you can learn it or get better at it. Yeah, I agree with that statement, for sure. This AI, as you know, is being propped up by investors on empty promises of profitability in the future. I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm hoping it's just like a really annoying bubble. Are we taking bets on how long for the next Twitch ban? Well, okay, so I know what I can't do. I can't talk about,
Hey Mika, check out my sink.
it's so chaotic. Maybe I need to increase the prices of those. You can't talk about self-harm, and you can't talk about, well, you can't have boobs.jpg on stream unless you're a boob streamer, which is really,
It's only smell.
really stupid.
It's only smell.
I definitely need to raise the prices of
There's
these.
nothing. Only the smell. Yeah. There is nothing. It's only the smell.
They're all gonna be 500 now because there's too many people in this chat now. There we go. Yeah, they're way too cheap for how many people are in here now. You guys are gonna have to be. You guys are gonna have to be more frugal. Oh, see, this is exactly what happens. You guys are naughty little boys, so we gotta increase everything.
Alex Michelle Smith, you must send me your Steam and you must make a Let's Play channel and be a new PewDiePie.
Stop sucking!
Poi?
hide that big ass forehead.
Good lord. That sounds like something I don't want to do. I'm not really a gamer. I'm not really a gamer, okay? Was that still? It didn't get updated. Why? Oh, it's still not cheap enough. Don't make me turn these off. I'll turn them off. I'll fucking do it. Everyone paying their last channel points before the sounds are 500. You guys are mean. It sounds like you guys have a lot of channel points. I think 500 is still too cheap, probably. I'm gonna make some of them 1,000. Cause I'm gonna freak out. I'm too sleep deprived for this. There we go. AI is evil. I hate the Antichrist. True. No, I think there's uses for AI. It's just people want to abuse it to be lazy. It's not good if you are wholly dependent on it and refuse to intake new information because, oh, why would I do that? Because a robot can do it for me. I don't think that's good for you. You hear about the tech bro who was using AI to vibe code and the AI went ahead and deleted the production database with no way of recovery? That's what he fucking gets. That's what he fucking gets. That's what happens when you're fucking lazy. That's insane. You see my Chernobyl control room 3D model screenshots for my upcoming Chernobyl simulator game? No, I haven't yet. I haven't been in the Discord much the last couple of days. Been too sleepy, been too eepy! When I made that video the other day, I like stayed up for 24 hours to get it done by yesterday. I don't know why I did that. I just felt compelled to like just get it out, I guess. Oh god, what is happening in here? This is actually pissing me off. The hairspray is not working today, and it's upsetting me. You're finally unbanned? Goddamn right, I'm here to cause more problems for more people. 80 viewers, of which 70 are spamming reacts. I'm glad that there aren't additional reactions on YouTube. That would be too much to control, because there's like an additional 300 people coming in from YouTube. Using AI as a pseudo search engine helps so much when you're trying to work how to write what the fuck is going on with my Blender sing. Yeah, dude, it's good for that, like, because before you would have a really specific question like that, for example, and the best you could do was like ask Reddit about it, or maybe there was somebody who already asked Reddit about it 5 years before you did, and that's the best you could do. And that's what I meant to say when I said I use ChatGPT for coding. I don't use it to make the code for me. I use it to ask like really specific questions that I don't fucking understand, and I don't feel like parsing Reddit for. Did you get sponsorship offers yet? No. Have you tried 2D animation? I guess you weren't here like 10 minutes ago when I was showing off my Ace Sprite animations. I'll do that again, just for you. Where'd it go? Is this channel alerts? It's Google. Let's hide that one. There we go. There, just for you. Just for you, my boy. There's a little flying animation I did. She needs to have some bounce to her. But I intended to add that, but I never got around to it. But I like animating. Hot tub stream soon. Yeah, I have to troubleshoot a bunch of shit. I was, being banned from Twitch kind of put a wrench in that. Hey, show me some of your 3D work off if you don't mind. What? I don't even know what folder that's stored in. Let me see. I don't know where I put all that shit. Where is it? Oh, SpongeBob. Where is it? Guess we could grab that. Where'd Streamlabs go? Fucking whore. Fucking whore-ass Streamlabs. Here's a Tristana fan skin I did one time. 2 years ago. I thought this would be, like, enough to get into Riot, considering I also had, like, 4 years of experience in addition to that and lots of other stuff. But no, they want your entire portfolio to be hand-painted assets, which is a fucking pain in the ass. What did you do that got you banned on Twitch? You seem chill. You're not allowed to talk about, mental health on Twitch, because then they say you're glorifying self-harm, which is patently false. Sprite looks like a 2010s indie fantasy game that is about depression. Compliment. Thanks! That's the look I was going for. I love those. Is that a filter, or are those alien eyes really that big? Are you talking about Tristana, or are you talking about me? You're gonna have to be more specific. What else do I have in here? Where's my fucking school portfolio? Where did I put all that shit? My dog is having nightmares. And he's kicking the door. Probably in my Maya shit folder, I imagine.
A slow burger is something me and my friends accidentally came up with at a barbecue. It's beef and pork with onions mixed in. We called it slow burger because it started to rain and put out the fire, so it took ages to cook. Now when we go eat, we say we're going for a slow burger.
That's cute, I like that. I love weird little inside jokes like that. Let's see... No. Texturing 4, no. 2D, moldy grandpa, that might be... I don't know where the render is. Oh, God! Maybe I should just pull up my ArtStation. Oh wait, here's something. It's taking forever. Let's see, how about them apples? Let's this is one of my first texturing projects. It's my first ever Substance Painter adventure. I was really obsessed with, like, banjos at the time. I couldn't tell you why. I played the banjo for a brief period of time, but it's difficult to balance learning how to play the banjo with going to Nomen, and it's also difficult to find somebody in California who knows how to play the banjo properly. What else do I have? Hit up Toby Fox for some work. Well, I don't want to work on Deltarune because then it would spoil it for me, so I don't want that. I don't want that. And I need to go in not knowing anything about Deltarune 4, 5, and 6. Or no, 5, 6, and 7. So maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't do that. What's your ArtStation called? I should just change my name on ArtStation so you guys know what my last name is. I don't know what my ArtStation login is though. Let's see. Because I don't log into it anymore. ArtStation is ass because, you know how you have the, fucking... What's it called? The trending page? So you can totally affect that based on whether or not you have an ArtStation subscription. So it doesn't actually show people who have made good work. and it doesn't show people who've made their work recently. It's organized based on who has a subscription or not, and I think that's ass. I think that's a bunch of bullshit, actually. Let's see, where's my profile? It's gonna change my name here. How about that? See if that worked. No, it still shows like my fucking URL. URL. Earl! I call it Earl. I hope other people call it Earl. I call it Earl. I don't want the URL to say my fucking name in it, you fucking whore. I don't believe there's a way to change it. That's really frustrating. What a stupid website. Two-factor authentication, username. How about that? There we go. Now we can change my username. It's not like I use this to get jobs anymore. So who gives a shit? Let's see if that worked. Okay, cool. That's all. It's all looking kosher now. So we'll just move this over here. Hey, girl! Hello! Girl knows her worth. I love it. I do know my work. And the worth. Tired of dealing with these fucking people. They don't pay me enough for crushing my soul. Did you ever do best of term? Yeah, I won one time. I could have won a second time, but I was having issues rendering my last project for my portfolio. So I didn't make the deadline, unfortunately. But I think I could have won because people were like asking me, "Oh, do you have renders for this yet? Do we have renders for this yet?" And I'm like, "No, bitch, no, bitch, I do not." I'll show you the piece that won. Let's see. There we go. This is my fucking portfolio. This is the piece that won best of term. It's really not that cool. Like it feels like this thing that's highly coveted when you're at Nomen, and then you win and you're like, oh, well that didn't change anything, and they give you like a shirt. They give you like a fucking sweater as a prize to the student store. You get like a student store credit, and they don't actually have anything cool in the student store. What else? And this is one that I wanted to submit to win a second time, but I couldn't get it to render. It was taking so fucking long. And it's because this mushroom here, there's so much subsurface going on in it, and it's huge. There's a lot of polygons and there's a lot of subsurface shaders applied to this to get it to look like a mushroom. So that's and there's also this groom that was taking fucking forever to render. So that's why I didn't submit it. Don't follow me. I'm not gonna follow you back because I never log in. I fucking hate ArtStation. Serious question, how did you find the transition from working at Marvel to freelancing and streaming? Oh, it was easy because I was so sick of working at Marvel that I just didn't want to do it anymore. I fucking hated it, so I would have wanted to do anything else. So the first thing that came to mind was like, oh, maybe I should try streaming. There are women that stream online, and that's it. They make money just by being girls on the internet, and I'm like, I can do that. I can be a girl on the internet. Let me try that out. What is a polygon? It's the inbred basement-dwelling cousin of the polygon. Have you ever made Vive fan art? Is there another platform to see more of your body of work or just uploading new 2D artwork? I mean, all of my shit is also on Instagram. It's all the same shit. Is there any sort of bridge or wall in communication between artists and writers? What do you mean by that? Do you mean like working at a studio? When I was working at Marvel, there was barely any sort of bridge of communication because we, as the 3D modeling team, were consistently overworked. We were always invited to like the storyboard pitch meetings, but none of us went because we always had too much shit to do. I mean, but like the communication was open, it's just nobody ever had time for that. A fart stream, hot tub stream, that's I don't think I want to do that. I'm not that desperate for money. I don't think I'm gonna start farting. Is it true you're real? What is what true? Mika, there are ping sounds from your account. Yeah, because I still have ArtStation open. Let me just close it because it's a shit website anyway. It's ass. It's garbage. Am I feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? What could I possibly be feeling other than despair? I just feel nothing but despair at all times. What do you think about the censorship situation on Itch and Steam? I think it's more internet pearl clutching, from what I understand. I think the initial goal was to like prevent children from playing porn games, but it seems like it's just becoming a slippery slope to where your fucking identification to do anything online is just gonna be a requirement. Not gonna lie, I like the schizo vibe here. I'm glad you like it. You're welcome. When is the DIY stream where you make fun of items like paper airplanes or paper towers or paper jet fuel? One of my, that one reel I made, about furry George Bush got demonetized on YouTube because it has footage of the Twin Towers in it. And I made a point to not even show the plane causing an explosion in the Twin Towers, but it still got demonetized.
Have you seen Wigglewood videos?
No, I don't know what that is. What's a Wigglewood video? Who up wiggling they would? Mika, your hairstyle guide was epic. I tried it but failed at step 1. What was step 1 again? I forget what step 1 is. Step 1 is like putting the cat ears on. Did you not buy cat ears? That's kind of an important step. Mine's currently not working either, but I just didn't use enough hairspray today. There's not nearly enough. It doesn't feel hard or crusty like it's supposed to, because I'm running out of hairspray. If you live in the UK, US, you get the kids version of the internet. Is it affecting the United States too? I thought it was just the UK. It's so dumb what causes things to get demonetized. Really, reality should not be hidden. Well, yeah, it's fucking stupid, and it's not like I was putting jihadi beheading videos on it. It's fucking insane. When your pixie dream girl hair fails you, yeah, it's genuinely upsetting. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go pee for a sec, and then I'm gonna put a bunch of hairspray, like what little hairspray I have remaining, in order to get it to stick up like it's supposed to, because it's like genuinely upsetting me. Like, I don't need this right now. I need it to be sticky. I need it to be really sticky. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, sweetheart. The Discord link is in the description of all of my videos. Just in case you want it. It should be right there. Women everywhere? I would hope not. I hope I'm the only woman on the internet, so I can funnel all of the internet money to me, specifically. Because I'm the best woman there is. It's me only! Hi, my wife, what's up, Gusano? How's it going? She's back, guys. Quick, stop boy kissing. Oh, don't stop on my account. We're trying to get Femboy Hooters going, and we need some footage of how good Femboy Hooters is. Shit, the dog broke in. Mika, did he? I don't see a fucking dog in here. I feel like you're lying.
You better hide that big ass forehead.
Why does it say it's only 100? It's not supposed to do it. Hair is crusty. It's a little bit crustier than it was before. It's somewhat salvageable. So it looks less like I have a bowl cut, which is not what I want. But it'll have to do until I stock up on hairspray. Favorite conspiracy theory? Mine is that everything is gonna be okay. That's my favorite conspiracy theory too. My favorite conspiracy theory is that if you go to college and you get a 4-year degree, everything is gonna be okay, and you're gonna like your job after you leave college. I feel like fucking institutions now should be illegal because they're just straight up scamming people these days. There's not a whole lot you can do in college that will guarantee that you will have work. Like unless you're like a doctor or something. I don't even think being a lawyer is safe anymore. I think being a lawyer is oversaturated. My stepsister was briefly interested in being a lawyer, and then she looked at like the statistics of making any money out of college, and they were pretty grim. I don't know what people do at college now. Like it doesn't look like it's a good idea at all for anybody. AI lawyer. That's probably coming. Let's be real. Since I started doing more skincare, I've become a femboy. That's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. Let's get femboys to the mainstream, okay? Thank you for thank you for the sub Tavaums. That's how I'm gonna pronounce that. I'm sorry if that was incorrect. You should hear how I pronounce my own last name. I butcher it every time. Classmate of mine has a degree in animation and can't draw stick figures. What? How? Well, I guess you could be like... You could be a 3D animator and you don't have to know how to draw at all. Or you could be like an effects animator and you just like draw water and stuff. You animate water maybe, I suppose. I guess that's not entirely out of the ordinary. A federal judge got caught issuing a ruling based on state laws and precedents, and AI had made up today. It's... wait, what? What? That's fantastic. Love that for the justice system. It's all gonna be so good. I love this. Can I ask for feedback on the since you've been in the industry, like feedback on your work? Maybe we'll save that for the last hour, because every time I do that, I get like flooded with people who are like, "Oh shit, me too. Let me get in on that action." So we'll save that for around how many hours has it been? It's been only 1 hour. We'll do that at about like 5. We'll start doing that at 5 o'clock. Hi there, are you the voice of Megan from Scooterix Animations? I hope you are. No, I don't know what a Megan is, and I don't know what a Scooterix Animations is. That would be cool though. Voice acting sounds cool. I feel like lawyers don't gotta worry about work. Apparently they do. I guess I feel like it's a it's a similar situation with like effects, visual effects, where all the boomer lawyers probably have all the good jobs. Every lawyer I know works like 70 hours a week. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about AIDS. Old My Little Pony voice-over channel. Never heard of it. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Mr. Sam Harden. I just discovered your channel and have loved it so far. I did some work for Marvel, and yeah, it's fucking rough. I was briefly working for one of the VFX studios that helped on the show. Oh no. Yeah, She-Hulk was bad. That's like my go-to example for like when you can tell, when you can just tell based off of what you can see that Marvel is mistreating people, that it's mistreating like the places that it outsources their work to. Because the cloth sin for the twerking She-Hulk animation was all fucked up. It just looked so rushed, and I think I heard somebody say that, well, it's the same thing I dealt with when I was at Marvel, where they want to make last-minute changes, and they don't understand that changes take fucking time, and, you know, setting hard deadlines is kind of helpful, and, you know, you can't make changes up till the last fucking minute, because then that's gonna throw off your hard deadline, and that's where the all the overtime working for Marvel comes in, because they for some reason visual development doesn't understand this. State lawyers are only paid $25 an hour, and there is a strike about to go down. Jesus fucking Christ, is there nothing that people can do to like make a reasonable living anymore? Yeah, the She-Hulk is one of my favorite Marvel characters ever, and it broke my heart working on that show. Aww. I also sucked getting dogpiled on by the internet when the trailer dropped. I would go on threads on on 4chan to see how people felt about what was the show I worked on called? Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, that show. But I didn't feel attacked or anything because I also hated that show, so it was like I went there to like dogpile myself in a way because I hated the way that show turned out. It looked like shit. So I guess it helped being kind of emotionally divorced from Marvel stuff, because I wasn't ever the biggest fan of it. I liked the Spider-Man movies. I got dragged to see Endgame, and I didn't know what was going on because I didn't watch any of the previous Avengers shit. So I guess that kind of helped. You know, they say that, oh, you know, you should work for an IP that you respect. I think that just fucks you over in the long run, because then you're like attached to your work and you want it to look nice. Because by default, you're an artist, right? So you want to make good stuff. Even if you don't know anything about the IP that you're working on, you want your work to look nice, because that's part of being an artist. So you get fucked over double time if you like the IP enough, because then you're getting all these last-minute changes, you're getting all these fucking visual development supervisors with terrible aesthetic ideas who think they know more than you when it comes to how the character should look. And yeah, it just sounds like twice the fucking nightmare, and I'm kind of glad I never got hired at places that I actually wanted to work at. I think that would have crushed my soul even more. Like, thinking about what Riot Games is doing these days, I'm glad I never ended up working there, because just watching them dismantle an IP that I liked before to turn it into a gacha game would have killed me inside. Corpos love exploiting passionate people. Yeah, exactly. I got the fine Detroit public school education. What does that mean?
What's up, my rigger? Do you enjoy writing? Also, would you perhaps get into animating your own cartoons?
Well, animation takes a lot of time and manpower, as you can see from us getting one episode of Digital Circus or Punch Punch Forever a year. So no, that seems like a kind of an arduous task. So no. But yeah, I mean, when my mom feels better and I have more time, I'll just quietly and slowly start developing something, and I won't tell anybody about it until I've made significant progress, so I don't become the next fucking Pirate Software. I probably won't even tell anybody about it until it's almost done, so I don't become that kind of person online. I really want to work on Halo, but I couldn't imagine having to work on that abomination of a TV show. Oh god. I forgot about the TV show. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was really fucking bad. Can confirm, worked at TT Games for 5 years, was a dream studio and job to work for, but burnt me the fuck out so bad due to constant crunch. Yeah, that was because I was initially excited to work at Marvel, not because I liked Marvel, but because it was like respectable IP. If you work here, it makes your
Rigger,
dick look really
please.
big. If you work at Marvel, it makes your dick huge. So I wanted to do it in that regard because it was like, you know, bragging rights. And then even with that amount of enthusiasm going in, it kind of warped my brain into thinking I had to try really hard. We really miss you over at Poll. I don't go to Poll anymore. I'll browse it sometimes because there used to be silly memes on Poll. I like a little off-color, politically incorrect joke every now and again. But now it's just filled with people who are authentically racist and hate women, and it's just like, why am I here? These people aren't memeing anymore. They're just like being authentically hateful, and it's just, why are you spending so much of your life doing this? Work pays for hobbies, and a vocation is a shitty way to not enjoy either work or hobbies. Correct! But it seems like there's not even a vocation you can get anymore that pays well enough. I heard Digital Circus got bought to make a series. Isn't it already a series? What do you mean? Okay, sounds like Funny Junk. I've never browsed Funny Junk. Never meet your heroes. Correct! I knew Mika had a huge schlong. That would be correct. That was the only thing that was good about working Marvel, is that it increased the girth and length of my penor. And that's not something they can ever take away from me. I'm still on V for the leaks. I used to be very active on A. And then they just, all of the manga people, anytime you're watching the anime only, the manga people will come in and they'll just fucking spoil it for you. So I stopped going on A because the manga people are so fucking annoying. Let's face it, the world simply could not exist with Jamie Demon. I don't know who that is. Have you seen the Thunderbolts VFX breakdown on YouTube? They have a CGI. They have to CGI the fucking arms in fights because there's
Mika, how the fuck do I draw folds in cloths and I am going insane? Also, is Boris a Dalmatian carrot?
God damn it, no, he's a fucking Great Dane! Thank you for the super chat. I'll get to your folds in a second, because I also suck at clothing folds, so I'm probably not even the best person to ask. Love from the Windy City. Your YouTube rise is inevitable, so keep going. If you're looking for a pixel art pointers, hit me up. Oh, thank you. Join my Discord, because I will forget about that. But yeah, pixel art is something I want to get more involved in. What do you do to your audio? Do you do any audio editing to make it sound better? Like on my YouTube? No, I don't do shit to my audio. I don't do anything to it. I don't know, because somebody told me to use DaVinci Resolve for that, and that's just too much work. It looks too complicated. Let's see, how to draw clothing folds. Let me fire up Photoshop for a sec, maybe. I can explain how to do it. I can't do it well myself because I always second guess myself when doing it. Having reference helps, like, a lot. It's very underrated. Like, if there is a specific clothing fold that you need, just take a picture of yourself in that clothing. It'll save you a lot of fucking time if you just paint by numbers it instead of making stuff up. Because technically clothing folds are all random, so whatever you do as a clothing fold is probably convincing enough. But you're gonna second guess yourself the entire time. Thank you for the sub. Fitness Dinkner. That's an interesting name. What is a Fitness Dickner? Dickner. Fitness. Oh, I get it. Fitness Dickner. Nice! Got him! Got me good. Fitness Dickner. Very good, very good. Let's see. Let's open a fresh. Or maybe I'll open something I've already done. Maybe we'll do that, so I don't have to put extra work into demonstrating things. Maybe I'll open Jevil. Let's find Jevil. Let's find Jevil.psd. That one had a lot of... That one was a pain in the ass. I had to ask for help for that one. I had to ask Mr. Spirit Halloween for his, like, Google Drive folder full of clothing reference. Where did I even put that? Pictures. Autism. Deltarune shit. Where is it? Where's Jevil? Where are you? Jevil2.psd, there it is. loading. How to draw a fold.
Hello,
step
Michael.
one
Are you
out.
into fitness?
I am in fact into fitness dick in her mouth. Let's see, this one, that's the one. Yeah, so I was only able to do this with reference because I will second guess myself constantly. I think this one was more like trying to guess, and it turned out fine. Sometimes if you don't have reference, you have to just turn off your brain and take like a lot of breaks with the doing folds. Or else it's never gonna happen. At least for me. I'm just special needs like that. But what you're supposed to do, I think, you're supposed to do like a lot of like X's and Y's. And I think what helps also is to draw like cross contours over it, so you kind of can understand what you're trying to accomplish, because how it's actually going to show up, it depends on how you do the lighting on it. So knowing where your surfaces are, like treating it like it's hard-edged geometry helps. And that'll influence a lot of how it'll end up looking. And then trying to understand what clothing type that you're working with helps. Like, for example, I get for this sweater, right? The folds on my sweater, they're kind of chunky because this material is thicker compared to like, I don't know, like silk. The folds in silk are gonna look very different from the folds in like whatever this is made out of, polyester. I don't fucking know. Also, I can actually, you know what? Oh no, I removed that from my computer. I think. Let's see. Do I still have Marvelous Designer on this machine, or did I? Oh, I didn't. I didn't uninstall it. Well, let's open up Marvelous Designer. If you can get a crack of Marvelous Designer, that would help you. And then you can just sim clothing folds. Oh shit, I just joined the Discord server. I love that I love your server rules. Don't be a cunt. Yeah, it's a good rule. It's very all-encompassing. I haven't opened Marvelous Designer in years. I don't even think I remember how to use it. Basically anything you can do. This is the only thing I use 3D for anymore, is to help me understand 2D illustrations better. What do I do? I don't fucking remember. I think we can open the sample project, maybe? So yeah, this is Marvelous Designer. It's a clothing simulator. It's good for 3D and stuff. I don't remember how to use it. Oh, shit. Where's like the hand button so I can like pull shit around? I don't remember how to use this program, but if you can find a tutorial on it, it's good for getting reference for specific clothing types that you might need clothing folds. I actually totally forgot that I had Marvelous Designer when I was working on the Jevil drawing and the tutorial drawing, actually. I kind of just remembered just now that this is like a good tool for articulating 2D clothing folds. Because you can like change the position of the clothing and get it to like resim differently. Let's see if I remember how to resim it. I think this is the simming button. See if it'll do it. Yeah, you can fuck all sorts of shit up. Now it's gonna fall to the ground because there's no model in it. It's gonna fall to the fucking ground because there's no, there's nothing for it to collide with. But you get the idea. Damn, that Marvel money got you them good clothing folds. This is, I didn't buy this. I didn't buy Marvelous Designer. This is a crack. This is a fucking crack. Will you critique my ArtStation portfolio during stream? Yeah, I'll try to open up that avenue during the last hour, so like in 30 minutes I'll do that. Because a lot of people seem to want that. But right now I just feel like being lazy. We're gonna close Marvelous Designer because it's gonna shit on my computer. File not saved. No, I don't want to fucking save. Get out of here. Leave. No, stop! Stop it! God damn. Leave me alone. No. You got a crack for free? No, I got it from my mentor. My mentor gave me this crack a long time ago for my birthday. Or was it a graduation gift? Something like that. She just gave it to me. Very nice lady. gonna do a 360 no scope across your room or what? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. 10 faces versus 1,000 faces. Damn, your PC is slow. Yeah, it's a 10-year-old PC. I've also got Photoshop and Aseprite open, so that's probably not helping. I'm gonna close those.
My mentor also gave me crack right before he was arrested.
That's nice. That's nice that you had a crackhead mentorship. I'm hoping you're making lots of money dealing crack and taking his place. Once a 3D artist, always a 3D artist. I'm glad that I have it at least in my arsenal to become a better 2D artist. Like, for example, lighting is a big pain in the dick. I can show you guys how to do lighting. My little hack for not thinking about lighting as hard as other people do. Let's fire up Maya a second. What that Jevil tongue do? Whatever you want it to do, baby. Do you ever work on any video game, movie projects, and does the style of your work differ between the two? If you did, well, yeah, because usually you have to follow the work of a concept artist. You don't have like free range to just do whatever you want when you work for other people. So it's not like I'm implementing my style when I work for other IPs. Are those hairs real? What hair? What hairs? Some of my hair is extensions because I got fucked up last time I got a haircut. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. We're waiting for Maya to load. It's taking forever. I don't think there's a problem with my computer. Like, I think I have enough RAM. I think it's just old. Maybe there's parts I need to replace or something, and it makes weird noises that I don't like, and it's very annoying to listen to. Are you working on your own projects right now? No. The only thing I'm working on right now is YouTube. And, YouTube, and that's it. And some illustrations here or there, just for my own personal benefit. I plan on getting back into personal projects when my mom feels better and I can reasonably commit time to it. Alright, Maya is open. SpongeBob. Alright, so this is this scene looks stupid, but this is how I did the lighting for the tutorial piece. I just put things that reasonably resembled the objects in the scene, and then I lit it in Arnold. See, you have the tutorial head that I made very fast using the demo dog from ZBrush. And I smashed it into the shape of a goat so I could get the lighting and the shadows on her face right. It was kind of complex lighting because it was the kitchen light as well as the light from the fire. And you just render the shit out. That's how you do lighting. That's my little lighting cheat. Buff tutorial. Yeah, that's how you do it, boys. And then you can kind of make up some stuff too. Like, you don't be afraid to, like, oh, well, the lighting isn't totally physically accurate. Sometimes you don't want to worry about that stuff because it takes away from the composition, so you can make things up. Like, I don't think I had these really heavy cast shadows from her horns in the final painting because I felt like it was kind of distracting, so I just didn't do that. Asgore clearly got beat by his wife. That's probably how the divorce happened. She found out that he hit a kid with his truck, and then she went to town on his ass. Maya's UI still scares me. Blender does a better job at hiding its horrors from beginners. Probably. But if you think about it, there's only a few things you need to know for just lighting things in Maya. And you can just get an Arnold tutorial for that, and then you don't have to worry about any of this other shit. Because, you know, if you're not actually poly modeling, you don't need this menu, you don't need this menu. You don't need any of these menus, basically. You can even, like, do custom things where, like, okay, say you only want to poly model, you just click this. You can go to the poly modeling workspace and it only shows you poly modeling tools, so that's cool. Just realized, compare Maya with UI with Animator, it's like almost the same shit. Never used whatever software that is. Oh, what's up, Duck? How's it going? Kami is back on Twitch. You're goddamn right, but for how long? The King's Chariot cannot be stopped. Maya's so much easier than Blender. I don't think it is. I've heard the opposite from like everybody, including people who started out using Maya first. The Bergen truck was lost in the divorce. No, it isn't. It's parked outside of his flower shop. It's a lie. ZBrush UI is a lot more scary for beginners when every feature is open. Oh yeah, I forget because like with ZBrush, everybody has a custom UI, so it's difficult. Every time you're watching like a ZBrush tutorial from somebody else on YouTube, and you're like, how come this doesn't look like my ZBrush? It's because they have a custom UI, because you can make it more bespoke for your particular needs, and that's why my ZBrush UI looks different from other people's UI. I found my 100% easier. Blender is such a retardation with its UI. Well, I've never actually opened Blender. This is just what I hear. I know for a fact that the extrusion tool in Blender is more accurate and works better than the one in Maya, but that was a couple years ago. Maybe they fixed it. I doubt they have. Autodesk probably doesn't give a shit about fixing anything, because why would they? They're industry standard. They don't actually have to put effort into anything anymore. What about 3ds Max? What's the difference? I've never used that shit, and I don't know anybody that does. Actually, the only studio that uses 3ds Max that I know of is Blur, and I couldn't tell you why they do that. That explains why the fuck the ZBrush tutorials made no sense. Yeah, because everybody uses their own shit, because the basic UI that you get upon opening ZBrush is just too much. First time I opened ZBrush, it felt like I was trying to hijack a UFO. Relatable. That's how I felt with Maya for the first time. I thought I was like trying to pilot an aircraft. I like Blender, the ethos, and everything. Yeah, it's it's not a shady company like Autodesk is. Hey, fellow artist here. Actually, I write and illustrate comics. I stumbled upon one of your videos the other day, truly inspiring, and I hope your YouTube channel grows. Me too, because I don't want to have to go back to corporate life. I think that would suck really fucking bad. Not that I even could, because I don't live in LA anymore. Also, Discord server just hit 1K members. Oh shit! Who was the 1000th member? Is there a way to find that out? We were thinking of giving that person like a special little title of being the 1000th person. They don't get to do anything, but they could like brag about it maybe. Dude, every computer on campus is a gamble on if it's going to be a random layout and backwards ass color scheme for ZBrush. It's really funny when the teacher is losing their mind over it too. What you're supposed to do is you keep a config file of your own ZBrush preferences with you on an external drive, so you don't have to deal with that. That's what I did when I was in school. Hi, Kamikaze. Found you yesterday, and you've really helped me feel less alone and as a lost artist in the AI apocalypse. I'm glad I could do that for you. And, you know, hopefully it remains just an annoying bubble, and everybody forgets it in a few years. But, yeah, you're not alone. Lots of people are kind of fucked over right now. We're all united and feeling disenfranchised at the moment. I mean, I scroll up in sexual harassment and find it out. How do I do that?
Blender's UI is like if you took ZBrush's old transform gizmo that made no sense and then applied it to literally everything.
Oh.
It's like they saw the hotkeys for manipulating the scene every other software uses and was like, actually let's be hipsters and do it differently for no reason.
I worked with a guy who insisted on using the ancient ZBrush gizmo instead of like the new one, and I could not fucking tell you why he actively made that decision. Because it's not like one of those things where, okay, well, I'm used to the old one, and the old one is easier because I've used it for so long. It's just the new one for ZBrush is like every other 3D modeling program ever, like the new one. So why? Why would you make things more difficult for yourself? I'll never fucking understand that. Because you have to like fucking point and click and aim that shit to do anything. It's like trying to fire a crossbow just to get something to move around in the viewport. Like, why would you do that on purpose, even if you are used to it? The old gizmo literally made no fucking sense. I still don't understand it. Yeah, like, why did they make it like that in the first place? Why fucking on earth did they insist on doing that? Bro, if we're at 1,008 members now, you scroll up to 8th oldest message. Bam. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, let me see. Let's find that 1,000th winner. They don't win anything, by the way. They don't win jack shit. We're not ZBrush, where's fucking Discord? Let's see.
You better hide that big ass forehead.
Where's the sexual harassment channel?
Alrighty, let's do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, I went too far. I went to 9. We're gonna have to recount because I'm stupid. 1, 2. I just got lost in counting because it was kind of relaxing for a second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this person. I don't even know how to pronounce your name, but you are now the guy. You are now the guy. Congratulations. You win. I guess I should make a note of that. I'll take a picture with my phone so I remember to do something about that person. I'm gonna permanently ban you for being the 1,000th person. Congratulations. Sup, thanks for making a PSAI... What? What? What does that mean? Oh, psychopaths uppity with your video. Yeah, I'm glad I could do that. That's always a fun opportunity. There's a lot of them on, like, threads for some reason. I don't see them anywhere else except for, threads. Random question, do you take your horns everywhere you go? I have cat ears I used to wear until my insecurities won. I have a medical appointment and I want to take them there. Do it! Who's gonna fucking stop you? Just do it. Nobody's gonna say anything to you. It's not like high school where you're gonna get, like, shoved into a locker for dressing different. People generally leave each other alone, so yeah, I do wear these in public sometimes. Nice stick you have there. I'd love to have such a nice stick. Oh yeah, it's a good stick. I found it in the woods behind my house. The woods behind my house is a good place to dump bodies. If anybody ever wanted to stalk me and kill me, you can always just dump my body in the creek. I probably shouldn't say that. I'll get banned again for saying out-of-pocket shit like that. Oh god, there's a lawnmower! One sec. I have to close my window. God, that's annoying. I hate living in suburbia so bad. It's a magic stick. I think so.
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים.
Thank you for
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים
Oh,
בקובייה,
it's so loud. I
חברים.
meant to change how loud it is.
ככה משחקים.
Oh, it's so loud. I don't know how to fix that because it's not through channel alerts, I don't think. But thank you. Bury that man in the woods. What in the backwoods? What man? I heard it's amazing when the purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with tuning fork does a raw blink. What? What? That was like the most schizo post I've ever read. What does that mean? Oh my god, you're still streaming. I'm typically here for about 3 hours because this is the only way I'll ever get a social life. What spells come out of that stick? Crippling depression. That's the only spell that comes out of it. It's my depression stick. That's why I feel like shit all the time. Do you watch Rick and Morty? No. I used to. It kind of got out of hand around season 3. You could tell the writing got stupid. Do you play any MOBAs? Fuck no. Not anymore. Not anymore. Absolutely the fuck not. Midriff reveal. We got some gooners in chat, as you should, for being a girl online. In my country, IT people measure salary in square meters of bathroom tiles installation cost. The joke is that bathroom construction is where it's at. Yeah, I guess any manual labor job is probably safe for now. Have you ever rapped about Roblox? No, I'm not a child. I've never played Roblox. I used to get my put in the sink and they held my feet up to the air. Bullies are crazy. I'm never going to a family reunion again. Why is your family doing that to you? What can you play on piano? I can play Fallen Down, and then I can play like one box song if I have the sheet music to it, because I've already forgotten how to play it without the sheet music. Bro, my messages don't appear. It looks like they're appearing now. Rick and Morty lost me with all this incest in the show. Oh yeah, there was that one weird episode where like Summer and Morty like bust a nut together. That was really weird. I think that was like the exact point where I'm like, okay, I don't want to watch this ever again. I don't want to see this anymore. Adults also play Roblox. I guess if you're like a child predator, you play Roblox as an adult. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to be an adult, a child to play Roblox if you're a pedophile. Play Megalovania? I don't know how! Who do you think the Roaring Knight is? It's one of the holidays. It has to be. It's gotta be some deer-based person. It's either Des or, what's her fucking face? Carol. It's one of those two. It can't be anybody else. I don't think it's Rudy's cancer-ridden ass. So I'm just not sure between the two of them which one it is. Because there's evidence for both of them, honestly. Like, one of them is definitely a red herring. I'm just not sure. I'm leaning more towards that it's Des. But then there's like all that shit where, you know, Carol has a big ass fucking katana in her house for no reason, and Carol calls Chris on the phone, telling him or telling them to do shit. So it could go either way, honestly. When something gets popular, like Rick and Morty and more famously The Simpsons, it tends to become a parody of itself, especially when the fans begin to write for it. Yeah, that's what happened with Arcane. Arcane Season 2 became just shipping and fan service. It was really cringe. Hello, you're still getting banned again. Nuh-uh! What did I say? What did I say? Where's
Driving
the
in my
shirt?
truck right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI? How about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Little do you know, I filled up on gas. I'ma get your fountain making ass. Pulverize this fuck with my Bergen truck. It seems you're out of luck. Truck.
I want to get my dad to cosplay Asgore because I could cosplay Des pretty easily. I think that would be cool. I need to get some white face paint because my dad's not pale enough. He's white, but he's not white enough. Flanderization. Who is in the glass behind you? Her name is Noose. She's a ball python. That's who's in the glass. She's having a mood right now. I don't know why. I think she's about to go into shed. I haven't seen her in a couple days. I feel like compelled to check on her for a second, maybe. I might do that right now. It's kind of worrying me a little bit. Let's see inside. We're gonna unbox my snake for a sec. Don't look at my ass. Ow! Yeah, she's fine. She's just about to shed because her eyes are all crusty. Girl, what ass? I'll show you what ass. I'll show you what ass. I liked Arcane Season 2, but hot damn, the writing quality was such a step down from Season 1. I'm glad we got a second season, but yeah, they won't bottle lightning twice. I don't think there's a single redeeming feature to Season 2. I think they just totally shit the bed, and they just started listening to the shipping community to write. They basically let the fucking fans write the show. Do you like parodies? Kamikaze, I want your opinion on this new parody on the Grounded Extracts channel called Murder Dome. I don't know what any of those words mean. I know what a parody is, but... I mean, I can only appreciate a parody if I know what the parody is about. Quick sniffer in the chair. Can I open my eyes now? No, my ass is still on the screen. Gotta be careful. Wouldn't want you to get a little taste. My favorite thing about Arcane Season 2 is more Futa Rule 34. That's the only redeeming feature of Arcane Season 2 is the Futa Rule 34. Silco's VA creeping on the underage girls was fun too. Oh yeah, that was a fun little event where I believe he would repost a bunch of Jinx x Silco fan art on his Twitter account, and then he went on to date a Jinx cosplayer that was like 20 years younger than him. Like, I know it's technically legal, but it fucking grosses me out. That's just so weird. Arcane getting that Homestuck treatment alright. I haven't read Homestuck, so I don't know if Homestuck is the victim of itself. The chat keeps skipping my Willy request. What's a Willy request? What? I don't know what that means. I'm really proud of you for the fact that you actually graduated Nomen and then got in the industry. A lot of people don't know what that really isn't an accomplishment and how hard it is. Dude, Nomen was a fucking nightmare. It was 80 hours of homework every fucking week. You didn't have time to be a person. You got like 2 weeks off. That was the only vacation time you ever got. And then sometimes you wouldn't even get that because if like a teacher didn't show up a week, like if they missed a class, then you'd have to go into an additional week to make up the class. There was just no way out of it. What you used to be able to do at Nomen was if you were in like the certificate program, you could fail a class on purpose and they wouldn't hold it against you. You could just like stop going to that class and it wouldn't like count against you. So say you didn't have any interest in scripting, especially because the scripting teacher at Nomen is a goddamn idiot and all he cares about is like flirting with girls younger than him in class. So let's say you skipped the scripting class because why would you go to that and you failed it. It wouldn't count against you and you could just continue life as normal and then you would only have to take 5 classes that term. But then they patched that one out because they didn't like that people were taking advantage of that, especially compared to the bachelor's program, which in the bachelor's program that was not allowed at all. So yeah, now you have to pass everything. And there was a class I failed because the teacher was a megalomaniac. It was for dynamics, and I didn't want to fucking take dynamics because I'm a character modeler. I don't care about VFX at all because that's not what I was trying to do. But like when the bachelor's program first came out, you couldn't specialize in anything, so you had to take a generalist approach to your education, even if you fucking didn't want to. So they stuck me in a dynamics class, and I couldn't get out of it. And then I had like this homework assignment for this dude, and the scene he gave us.
Sup, dude? Hey, Mika.
Sup?
What do you think about the whole Sydney Sweeney jeans drama?
I haven't seen that. You're gonna have to like link me a video or something. I have no idea what that is. I know who Sydney Sweeney is. I know she's like the girl from Euphoria with the huge tits. That's all I really know about her. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I flunked this guy's class because he gave us like a scene file to work on that had mental ray nodes in it, and it was buggy as fuck, and I couldn't get it to render. I did the assignment, but it wouldn't render. And then he's like, oh, well, you know, you need to take precautions. You need to prioritize stuff more. You need to make sure that things like that don't happen. I'm like, bitch, this isn't my fucking fault. And then he flunked me, even though I sent him the completed assignment. He was like upset that I didn't render it. And, you know, of course, rendering takes time because you have to like sit there and wait for it to be animated. So yeah, fuck that guy. And fuck Nomen in general. Is John Brown still there? Yeah. What is this? The jeans? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Good jeans wordplay. I don't know what the context of that is. Sydney Sweeney from the hit movie Madam Web. I forgot about that movie. That was such the fucking trailer for it was so insufferable to listen to. Hey Mika, did you hear about the CEO that got caught with his coworker at a Coldplay concert? Yeah, that was fucking funny. Fuck that guy. That's what you get for cheating on your wife with like somebody who was uglier. Now I'm like upset. What is the Sydney Sweeney jeans drama? What could possibly amount to drama in this? Sydney Sweeney. Okay, let me just scoot this over.
It's a jeans ad, but it's very Nazi propaganda-ish.
Oh, okay. How? I guess we'll just grab this. Oh god. Scoot this over here. Oh, fuck's sake. This one? American Eagle? American Eagle? Oh, well, you guys can't see my screen. I have to switch it. It's also on the wrong monitor. Is this what we're talking about? Watch it be a nothing burger. not Nazi, just white supremacy-ish, I guess. Let's see. Well, people tend to read too much into things like that because the word Nazi is like watered down. Let's see.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn.
I saw her toes for a second.
Or
That
they
probably
make your
did something
butt
for somebody. That was probably intentional. Is that the drama? Her toes? Her toes was in it?
look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me
Her
telling
toes again.
you
Look
to
at
buy
that.
American.
That's doing something for somebody. That's so deliberate. I hate that foot fetishes are like mainstream now. It's kind of off-putting. It's to the point where like if I accidentally show my feet on stream, I feel weird about it. And I think about it too much after the stream is over hours later.
American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney, Hasbro jeans.
You see what I did there, right?
I wasn't paying attention because I was talking about her feet. I'm gonna play it again.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney, Hasbro jeans.
You see what I did there, right?
I don't. What? Where's the Nazi propaganda in it? What the fuck are you guys talking about? I feel like people are so hypersensitive to anything involving a white woman to the point where they're just assuming there's Nazi propaganda in everything because she has blonde hair. That's it. That's all I'm fucking seeing. I don't see any fucking Nazi propaganda in this. They made a second ad. Did they? Is this not the ad you guys are talking about? I don't know what's happening. I don't see anything Nazi related whatsoever. Wrong clip? This is the wrong one? Okay. Ugh. Let's see, what's the right clip? Which one? How the internet fell out of love with Sydney Sweeney? Dude, people are so fucking stupid, it's unreal. Which one is it? Somebody link it. She speaks about eye color being passed on generation and stuff. Okay. Okay, here's the link. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I can just click it. What am I, stupid?
They make your butt look amazing.
Did they change? Wait.
Sweeney's new jeans
They
campaign
oh, no,
is
it's a
sparking major
article.
backlash.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color.
I don't like that her cooter and her underboob is in it. I think this is a very sexually charged commercial when it doesn't need to be. For selling fucking pants.
My jeans are blue.
The campaign has a clever slogan. Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. That's jeans with a J.
Was that the Nazi part? I still don't understand. If she is in a full Nazi uniform in the second clip, I'm gonna lose my shit. Dude, she fucking better be. Cause otherwise I don't see what people are seeing here.
But many believe the implication is that Sydney Sweeney
The implication? We're going off of an implication? God damn it, dude.
are superior.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney's new ad is deeply, deeply unsettling to me.
It's a problem when white people try to say that the superior gene is blonde hair and blue eyes.
That's not what she fucking said. I think the point of her saying that is just to say, hey, I'm Sydney Sweeney, and I'm really sexy because I won the genetic lottery. It has nothing to do with her eye color. She probably could have said that if her eyes were fucking brown. What the fuck is wrong with people? Is this still the wrong commercial? I don't know what's happening. Not a dog whistle? It doesn't feel like a dog whistle to me. Why would people intentionally dog whistle for their brand to support Nazism? That doesn't sound like a good brand idea. That doesn't sound smart on behalf of the marketing team to do that on purpose. Do you do Tumblr back in the day? I do Tumblr now. What do you mean back in the day? I post art there. I don't really browse it though, because the UI is confusing. I think people already automatically associated her with the political right since she's pretty popular with that crowd, so anything that can be construed as a dog whistle has been. That's what it feels like. Just like any blonde woman that somebody on fucking the Ben Shapiro show or somebody on Poll that's gooning to was going to be construed as like a dog whistle. I don't think that was the point of the commercial at all. I think the point was just to say that she has like nice tits and a nice body. I think that's what they meant by like good genes. I think that's what they were trying to fucking say. I think that's why they kept zooming in on her under titty, and there was that few seconds of frame where her cooter was partially out. I think that's what the commercial was trying to say. It's not a fucking Nazi dog whistle. What the fuck? Because jeans are blue and her eyes are blue? What the fuck does it have to do with being a Nazi? I mean, I guess Nazis like having blue eyes. That's a loose connection, I guess. People are reading into stuff so fucking hard. This is the opinion of a very terminally online person. This is not something a sane person thinks when they're watching a commercial. Rage bait marketing, it's free real estate. I don't think it was even intended to be rage bait. I think they just did that on accident because terminally online people on Twitter exist and they want something to be angry about at all times. Y'all are high school bitches in the chat for real. It's in the secret unreleased ad they used Kanye's Hail Hitler song. Yeah, there's quite a large difference between saying I like having blue eyes and I think they're sexy, also they're the same color as my fucking pants, and saying the Hail Hitler song from Kanye. I think there's quite a bit of a divide between those two alleged. Well, one of them is definitely not alleged. One of them is definitely a Nazi dog whistle, but a pants commercial, I don't think, is a Nazi dog whistle. I don't think that would help you sell pants. It's probably an AI-generated script, and that's why it's retarded. You know, you're probably right. Puns are fun until they're used to intentionally rile people. I think it's just a bad script. I don't think it was intentional at all. I think just there was some loser in the writer's room who thought it was like smooth. It just sounds cringe to me. Fascism sells pants. I think the actual Nazis have moved on from dog whistles to fuck words. I agree with you there. What's the point in being subtle anymore? You can just like do the J6 rally now. You don't have to hide behind a pants commercial. Monkey see a blonde with big boobs, and monkey read good genes as good genes. Monkey get mad. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's just like a terminally online, angry at man yelling at cloud kind of opinion. I hate the internet. I hate what it's become. It's not fun anymore. Why is Maya still open? Maya doesn't need to be open. It's making my computer make terrible noises. I'll be honest, I don't feel like buying jeans after watching this, but I'm German, so I might be immune to the hidden propaganda. PSYOP is working as intended. Maybe that's what it is. I think it's like an accidental PSYOP.
This is why I'm glad heroes like Niango Star exists to help me forget about the negativity and stupidity of the world.
That's why you see in the corner of my YouTube, back when I had it on screen, I have 9 unread notifications. It's because I only read comments up until a few hours after I've posted a video. After that, like, every other comment is made by a stupid person with a bad opinion, and I don't feel like reading that, because I'll sit in there in the comment section and I'll argue with those people all fucking day, and I'll ruin my own day doing that, and I'm just tired of that, so I don't read comments past a certain point after releasing the video. Because it just makes me infuriated that these people, I share air with these people and they get to vote. Oh my god, Sydney Sweeney's tits activated my Nazi sleeper agent conditioning! I guess that's what people expect to happen. I hate that we've totally watered down the severity of what a Nazi used to be. And now anything can be a fucking Nazi. And now it's gonna be to the point where when a real Nazi shows up, it's gonna be like a boy who cried wolf situation. And people aren't gonna believe the people who are making a stink about it. the concept is recycled from a previous Levi's campaign from the 1980s. Was that one Hitler flavored? Even if it's cringe, it did what it was supposed to do. Stonks up, I suppose. I guess marketing is just being cringe now. I blame Grey Anatomy for destroying the severity of what a Nazi is. The show? Wasn't that a book also? I don't know anything about whatever that is. I don't know the reference. Hitler made a Nazis cool. That he did.
Oh, yes.
That in fact he did. Who? Thank you for the sub, Chicken Dev. Hopefully you're making a video game that's chicken based. That would be pretty cool. The Boy Who Cried Nazi sounds like an anti-woke comic. Yeah, it's gonna be on that one Ben Shapiro kids show network where they like made a really shitty Bluey knockoff. So that sounds like something that they would make. Aren't the UK commercials heavily racialized? I've seen a bunch of them having a really woke theme, like comically shoehorned. Same happened with the bizarre Gillette thing. Yeah, I remember the Gillette commercial. I think that one pissed me off so bad that I never bought Gillette razors ever again. But yeah, the Sydney Sweeney commercial wasn't that by any means. I think that's just people reading too much into it because they don't like Sydney Sweeney because she's conventionally attractive and she has blue eyes. On today's internet, White Dog trailer wouldn't be considered Nazi, but a Benji one would. What? What does that mean? A White Dog trailer, but a Benji one would. What are those cars? I don't know anything about cars. To whomever mentioned Nyango Star, I've had to leave this stream just to hear Nyango shred the drums for a sec. Thank you for reminding me that video exists. I don't know what that video is. What was the Gillette commercial? I don't remember specifically. We could look at that, see if we can find it. And I can show you what, like, really overt advertising when they're trying to spread propaganda is for comparison. Oh no, I'll show you the fucking Oreo one. I'll show you the Oreo one. That one was insane. Commercial. See if I can find it. It's like 2.5 minutes. Let me go pee first before I do this, and I'll show you the fucking Oreo commercial. To this day, that one's like, it's so bad that it's like, it doesn't even make me angry, it just makes me laugh. bladder has been cured of piss. Let's scoot this over. I really need a third monitor. This is getting difficult. Keep thinking the tub is there. The tub can be there if you really believe. I can't even have chair streams anymore because of woke. That's what Hassan does. I don't want to steal Hassan's idea by not showing up to my own stream. Alright, which one of these is it? I guess both of them. God. An Oreo film by Alice Wu. I think it's this one.
我们都是一家人。
Keep in mind this is an Oreo commercial.
绕过半个地球来着，就是想。
Hold on, let me turn off my music. It's ruining the vibe. You can't truly see the magnificence of this commercial unless we pause the tunes.
给我们更好的生活。可是我是。
I crack up every fucking time.
是我爱你。
See the pain in her eyes? See the pain in his eyes? He wants to be accepted so bad.
我爱你。
This is the official Oreo channel, by the way.
I think you're ready.
Why is this shot like a horror movie? Here, there it is. Did you see it? Hold on. Hold on, let's Hold on, did you see it? It went by a little fast. It went by a little fast for a sec. That's how you know it's an Oreo commercial. Absolute cinema, yeah. Like, unironically, yeah. It's like so tense. Why did she... Why did she jump scare him in the mirror like that? It was like, what's it fucking called? What's that movie? What's that movie with all the mirror jump scares? God damn it, what was it called? Yeah, she teleported into the fucking room. What was it fucking called? What's that movie? The Conjuring. That's the one I think it's The Conjuring. Or is it the other one where it's like a kid is stuck in a coma or something and he can't get out? Or maybe that's the same movie, I don't remember. What did you just watch? It's not even done. It's still going. We've got like another 30 seconds. We're still going. It's still happening. Insidious, that's the one. Coming out doesn't just happen once. It happens a second time when you eat Oreos, I guess. Do you understand? Do you fucking understand the difference between this and the Sydney Sweeney commercial? Okay? Do you understand the caliber of advertising here? What did this have to do with fucking Oreos, dude? What did it have to do with Oreos? Grandma, I'm gay. Fantastic, grandson. Let's open some Oreos to celebrate. Like, what the fuck? A fucking A24 movie. Oreo commercial. Dude, yeah, dude. Like, why? What the fuck? See, this is what people are talking about when they say being woke is cringe. There is nothing wrong with wanting representation for things, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be an ally for a disenfranchised group of people. But when you start making dumb fucking commercials like this, people get tired. People don't want to see this anymore for a fucking Oreo commercial. Like, why? Why do you feel compelled to do this? And it's because these companies think that, oh, if I'm friends with the gays, more gays will buy my Oreos. They think that's how it works. And then there are people who champion this sort of thing. Like, I need the corporation to be friends with me. Like, I don't know why you want the corporation to be friends with you so bad. They don't care about you. They're just trying to sell you something. If the grand what's the fucking word? The zeitgeist were more towards representing rednecks that wanted to lynch black people, and there was like some space for advertising to talk about that, they would absolutely do it. There would absolutely be an Oreo commercial about hanging a black dude on a tree. Like, it has nothing to do with their actual viewpoints on the world. They're just trying to sell you something, and it's fucking cursed that anybody actually cares about this kind of thing. Leave the $1 billion company alone. Peep the comments. Are you sure this will help us sell more cookies? Yeah, see, this guy's also surprised they didn't fucking turn him off. Oreos, because he's cream-filled. Oh, yeah, I have no idea how this ad is supposed to make me want to purchase Oreos. Well, it's like, there's one extremely woke, brain-rotted person who will purchase Oreos after watching this because they're like, ally cookies! Wow, it's so cool of them to show off being an ally! That's the only person that like they're pandering to, which is actually not a lot of people, surprisingly. Let's look at the Gillette commercial, because I don't remember what happens in that one.
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים.
Thank you, Alkarin.
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים. ככה משחקים.
They didn't change the profile pic this time. Well, Pride's over.
I can't wait to see what they do for their new triple stuffed cookies.
Pride's been over for over a month. It's almost August, so they don't have the gay Oreo out right now. They probably had it earlier. Gillette, woke Gillette ad. Oh my god, I need to buy Oreos now and shove them up my ass. Alright, which one is this? This is just a commercial about it. I don't want a commercial about a commercial. I want the actual commercial. Dad helps his transgender son shave face for the first time in new Gillette ad. No, it was a different one, I think. Or maybe it was this one. No, it was this one. It was the fucking barbecue one. I think a Gillette ad for, like, helping a trans son is actually kind of wholesome, but I think there was one that just, like, aggressively said, hey, men are stupid. You're a woman. You can shave your pussy, too. Like, I don't remember exactly. I think it was this, because I remember the line of men, and it irritated me. Oh yeah, the Me Too ad, I think. Oh my god, Joey Rogue cited. Shout out to Joey Rogues. Being gay is back to being illegal. I'm sure Oreo ran an identical ad in Islamic countries. God, I can't fucking find it. I don't want the news coverage of it. I want the actual commercial. Which one? I guess we're just gonna have to watch the news one. We'll try to skip through the fucking commentary.
Now in the United States,
shut up.
This time around, and should question their own male.
Oh, this is unwatchable like this. Me too. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Rodney. Thank you for the 10 New Zealand dollars. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, that ad was pretty nasty. Yeah, it's like, hey, fuck you for buying our product and being loyal customers, men. Women time. It's time for women to shave their pussies. I can't fucking find it. Where is it? I can't fucking find the commercial. They've probably wiped it from the surface of the earth. Because it was so bad. So unbelievably cringe. Oh wait, no, here it is. Maybe? No, this is another article about it. God damn it. This is why I hate YouTube, because you can't search for anything properly. You just fucking can't. Is this it? This might be it. No, that's not the one. I don't know where it is. Oh well. Gillette, you can shave your pussy too. I don't remember specifically what it said. I just remember being like so upset about it and like, you know, fuck you people. And then I don't buy Gillette anymore. They have shitty razors anyway. Every time I use a Gillette razor, it fucks up my legs. Oh yeah, watch the Jaguar advert. Which one? Give me the link. Anti-Bush propaganda. First, I thought you were talking about George Bush. Jaguar advert is beyond parody. It shits. Let's see if we can just find it raw. God damn it! See this one? It's got some good beats. Jaguars are cars, right? Okay, I mean, I wouldn't say that was woke, I thought it was just weird. It just looked like a high fashion ad. Like, a Jaguar is a car, right? Or am I stupid? Okay, yeah, it is a car. It was just like, it was just really artsy. I don't know what they were trying to sell with that one. It just felt like a high fashion ad of some kind. I don't see the woke in it, really. It definitely has nothing to do with cars. It had absolutely fucking nothing to do with cars. I liked the costumes, though. This is what Concord could have been. This is what good character design looks like. This would be a game I would play. This is some cool character designs. I'm gonna be real. It's a cool haircut. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but yeah, I like the I like the costumes. Jaguar's target demographic is not in our tax bracket. I can see how this would appeal to like rich people, like the same kinds of people who would buy bananas taped to a wall and call it art. Some of these ads are unironically a parody of these ads from The Simpsons in 1991. Probably. I know I've probably watched the old, because there was a time where I was really depressed about 10 years ago, and I would just binge watch TV shows. So I watched like at least 10 seasons straight of The Simpsons. So I probably saw that episode, but I don't recall, and I don't recall any of them because the point was just to veg out while being really depressed. Jaguar rebranded to a new target because it was out of business. They target millionaire airhead sons that think driving that makes them slays Quinn. That was a bit difficult to read. I suppose so. I couldn't tell you what a Jaguar looks like off the top of my head because I'm not like a car person. For me, a car is just something that gets you from point A to point B. I don't really understand the concept of these bougie cars because they all get you from one place to another place. The only thing brave about this ad is to leave the comment section on. I don't know what a Jaguar even looks like. Let's see. You really can't hide your 30, huh? I've never tried to hide it. I'm very old. Mika, who's your man? I don't have a man. Oh, who's my main? I don't have a main either because I don't play League of Legends anymore. Fuck that. A far left, if Edna Moe and a broom had a child who was also 70 years old. Accurate. You need to go fast sometimes. It's fun. Don't need that much money to do that, though. Well, you can only go as fast as the speed limit, or you're gonna get fucked over by cops. Nobody wants to interact with a cop. Jaguar is going under, and this is their rebranding. Pretty bold. Yeah, this doesn't, like, show off what... It doesn't have anything to do with cars. I don't know what they were fucking thinking. I think everybody in the writer's room for this one was just high. I assume a lot of car ads get sent to people who aren't interested in buying a car based on what I've seen, so it kind of makes sense to not include cars because I'm not interested in them. I guess if you're trying to crack a new market into buying a car that didn't previously care about cars, I suppose that could work, but I don't think there's any amount of advertising that could ever make me care about a car. If you can't afford to dress like this, this might be the right car for you. I hope the tub stream involves ice cream. Why would it involve ice cream? Why would you want that? What do you mean? Mika, I bet the old man with the red coat is your main in this game. Oh, you mean, okay, who's my main in here? Who would be my main? Let's see. I like playing DPS characters. Who looks the most DPS? This looks like a support. This looks like DPS. This looks like a support. Actually, no, she'd be a tank. Let's see. Who would be my main? This one, yeah, this one looks like a melee skirmisher. I would probably play this. This one's the most Warwick adjacent, I'd say, just from looks. Yeah, I'd probably main this person. I don't know what gender this is. I would main this them. This they them would be my main. Well, the orange is a tank, clearly. This is not a tank. This is not a tank at all. This is more of a glass cannon kind of character. Like, does high damage, but would get murked if you put them in the same room as this one. Bald and yellow is a tank for sure. I don't know about that one. I think bald and yellow would be like a mage. You can't be bald without being a mage. Because you lose all your hair from all of the magic that's stored inside of your brain. That's just how it works. The orange gives me Leona vibes. Yeah, I guess I can see that. I guess maybe in that respect it could be more tanky. This one's definitely Irelia. It's not even because she's Asian, it's because of this, like, whatever the fuck, this peacock bullshit behind her.
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים.
Thank you for that.
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים. ככה משחקים.
No, he's not a sniper. He's a support. He's like Swain. This is Swain. He sends his fucking crows to fuck you from halfway across the map. This is Swain. So we've got Swain.
I feel like this
Aurelia.
is a misleading ad. If I'm going to buy a Jaguar, I'd like to know things like how much and what does it eat? Can I pet it? How long do they live?
Yeah, yep. You're not wrong. This is a mage support. This one's got a lot of CC. Yeah, because I guess it's less of a tank. It's more of a mage support because of the outfit. The build is overall tank. Maybe you could build, like, a Frostfire Gauntlet on her, and she would be reasonably tanky. I saw somebody do that on Lux once. It was very fucked up and mean, and I'm glad it was on my team and not the other team. Hello, Kami. Hello, chat. Hello, personal FBI agent. Hello! The Asian one looks like she has 2 haircuts. I think it's called a jellyfish haircut. I saw it on Ash Nico before, when I went to an Ash Nico concert against my will. This is a mid laner mage. This is like Mel. This is a support mage. She probably heals you. This is a battle mage. This is a fighter, a skirmisher. I think this would also be a fighter and a skirmisher. This is the AD carry, and this is the assassin. And I think that's everybody. Hey, thanks for the relationship advice on Instagram the other day. Oh yeah, we haven't done that in a while. We might do that soon. I was waiting for Milko's laptop to not be busted. Or maybe I'll just, like, do a new forum for doing that. I'm a big girl. I can make Google Forms by myself. I don't have to make Milko do it every time. Who's the woman on the bottom left? She's a mid laner mage. Arab voice call? What does that mean? One on the right is Yorick. How? How is this one Yorick? In what universe is this Yorick? What was it like playing LOL? Let's put the music back on. It's getting lonely in here.
Where's the music?
What was it like playing League of Legends? After I was done with the show, I tried looking at gameplay, but the game is just, well, it's absolute trash. But I know it's highly competitive and addictive. Yeah, you've summarized it. It's not a good game. It's just addictive. It's fun to play when you're winning, and it's miserable to play when you're losing. And that's the only thing that keeps you playing the game for so long, is your addiction to getting that dopamine hit when you win against the other team. And usually it's not even up to you, it's just luck of the draw. Concord characters, yeah. These are absolutely Concord characters. This is better than Concord characters, actually. I wanna do a video about Concord, actually. I have an idea for that. I'm not gonna tell you explicitly what it is, but I have an idea that I want to try about Concord character design. The old man got nerfed recently. Who? This one or actual Swain? It's to the point where I don't even think I'd watch the next installment of Arcane. I know it's not gonna be called that, it's gonna be like called Noxus or something. It's just like, they ruined Arcane so hard, and the game is trash. It just gets worse every patch. So I just don't know what there's left for me in terms of that IP, because they destroyed it with the way they treated Arcane Season 2. Dan Mika edging us with future vids. She truly is a YouTuber. Well, now I have to, like, think about it. Now I have to, like, put effort into it. I have to think about videos in advance. Because, Dingus was telling me if I wait too long with making videos and I only stream on YouTube, the algorithm is gonna fuck me in the ass and it's not gonna, like, bring up my videos to people anymore. Because it's just gonna see me as a streaming channel. So I have to make one at least once a month. So I have to, like, plan ahead. So I've got some ideas that I'm planning ahead so I don't stress out about it last minute. That's what I was doing with the video I just released. Because it had been a month since my last video and I'm like, oh shit! The algorithm's gonna fuck me over if I don't make a video, like, right now. So that's why I stayed up till 8 AM doing it. What's the music? Reminds me of Last Call, BBS. Oh, it's by our very own Kresno, who may or may not be in the chat with us right now. It's, here, I'll show you. It's our boy. It's our boy Kresno. Chillin' with Noodles. Collab with Noodles. Noodle Bouquet by Kresno on SoundCloud. Video idea: how to make an anime girl. That's also a video idea I have, but I'm not gonna tell you explicitly what it entails. The bald one with the yellow is Patches from Dark Souls. I don't know what that is. Let's look that up. I know what Dark Souls is, but I don't know who Patches is. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Why'd they take his eyebrows away? Why'd they do that to him? Why don't they give him eyebrows? Why does he have to look like that? It's scary. Do eyebrows inhibit his combat ability? Why doesn't he get to have eyebrows? To be fair, algorithm works in very mysterious ways. People still find my song videos, though I've made them 15 years ago. The Instagram algorithm is extremely easy to understand. The YouTube algorithm is completely mysterious. I have no idea how it fucking works. I don't know why my video that I made 5 months ago suddenly blew up out of nowhere. I have a vague idea about why my AI video blew up, and it's because AI is kind of trendy to talk about right now, but I couldn't tell you why the other one is blowing up. But, I'm glad that it did. Because now I have a future. I have maybe something that could maybe be a future. Just make sure it's, like, edited from your streams like a certain 6-year ex-Blizzard employee. I have someone that is potentially going to start doing that for me and make me like a slop channel for YouTube, so we can do more of that. It's not even because I want that, it's just because like I have friends that I would like to employ because they have dead-end jobs. So if I get like wealthy as a YouTuber, I could employ my friends and they could like be like my editors and shit, and then they wouldn't have to work at their dead-end jobs either. And you know, I could spread the wealth. I could be a true communist, and I could help people get out of shitty situations, so they can also have dreams. Because you know, having my videos blow up is an extremely unique privilege that not a lot of people get to have. So the best I could do to like put back that, you know, good luck from the universe is to like help my friends get out of shitty jobs. And I do have a lot of friends in shitty jobs because a lot of my friends are former VFX workers that can't get work. So I would like to, you know, pay it forward. Gay men can be assholes, they grab other men. Where did that come from? Hell yeah, I can now be happy knowing Anime Girl will be in the channel. Well, I love anime, so that was inevitable. My theory is that YouTube loves titles like I was doing something but now I'm 50 and unemployed. That was my theory when I was making that title. That's what I thought. But I don't think it was quite that because it didn't take off like immediately. It was like 5 months before I got even 1,000 views on that video. And now it's like exploded. The Kamikaze Media Empire. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. You know, because I don't see myself really participating in these like internet cliques with all these other people, like you know, like the Ludwig clan, like the Hassan clan. I don't picture myself ever mingling properly with those people because they make me upset, they make me angry, and I would probably be difficult to work with because I'm too spicy for that kind of thing. I'm too spicy for that brand, so I'm gonna have to like build my own cinematic universe, I suppose. I'll have to build my own clique of people that aren't afraid of me being an edgelord, I suppose. You'll just make your own clan with blackjack and hookers. Yeah! Hookers! Especially the hookers. I can't say that, I'll get banned again. Not hookers, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that! I didn't mean it! It's a joke! You love Sea Dog VA though, right? I don't know what that is. I like Meat Canyon. Meat Canyon's cool. It's not like I wouldn't work with anybody, it's just like most people.
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים.
For the 10 times,
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים.
to me, man. Thank you.
ככה משחקים.
You don't have to keep doing that. But I really appreciate it. Like, yeah, it's not like I wouldn't work with anybody, it's just, you know, I think I'm kind of a brand risk for a lot of people, and I don't want to morph my ideas and my personality just to fit in with a different group of people that like making more ad-friendly content, because that would just be that would be against the whole point, isn't it? Like, this channel is my bitching ground to be whoever I want, and I've spent too much time in my life trying to appease other people, trying to set myself up as other people's headcanon of what they think I should be, and I'm tired of fucking doing that. So, you know, I just want to be myself. And if that isn't ad-friendly to people, then whatever, I don't care. If you thought about connecting with other art streamers, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. It's just like, do they mind that I'm a little bit spicy? I hung out in Beazel's stream the other day, that was pretty cool. Beazel's a cool dude, you should follow him. I don't remember how to spell his fucking handle, or how to shout out people. I always forget how to do that. I'm just gonna like show you his Twitter so you guys follow Beazel. But that means I have to open Twitter. Ew, I don't want to open Twitter. God! Hold on. Because I'm not logged in on Twitter on Opera. Let me see. Hold on, let me open Mr. Beazel here. Beazel's cool. He's spicy like me, and he also streams. And he's an art man, and he's very good. This is how I shout out people, because I don't know how to like do the fucking command, because I'm too old to use Twitch properly. Beazel. There it is. Oh, there's an underscore next to it, that's why. Okay. Yeah, this one. This guy, follow him. He streams too. It's really neat. His VTuber model is so fucking cool. Let's look at his art. Look at all this shit. Look at this motherfucker. He also hated working in the corporate space like I do. He draws really sick shit. And sometimes, yeah, this is his VTuber model. It's really cool. One of these days, when I'm ready to actually spend my money that I've been making, because I haven't spent any of it except for like for a hospital bed for my mom, because I'm so used to being broke that I don't like spending money anymore. But one of these days I will commission this man to make a VTuber model for me, because I'm gonna be too lazy to do it, probably. Was he the one that posted the cursed drawing of you? Yeah! Yeah, that's the one. I hate social media management, but like seems necessary to make it as an artist now. I mean, you can just do what I do, and I post on Twitter and I leave. That's it. I usually just don't hang out on Twitter for longer than I need to post art, and it works. It's fine. As for like, I guess there's a lot of making reels involved on Instagram in order for people to notice you on that platform. So that actually also is important, which is a pain in the ass, because Instagram used to not be like that. It used to be like, you know, pictures! But it's not that anymore. Now it's just discount TikTok. Mika, I've been in arts for 14 years, and I was right not to sell a single piece or get my hobby in a job. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, getting paid is nice, but, you know, it makes you hate it. It makes you thoroughly hate the work that you do, working for other people. Also, a good VTuber model rig is 5,000 to 20,000, which is insane. Yeah, I mean, it should be, because a lot of work goes into this shit. Like, getting the rig going, getting all of the character modeling going, like, if you go the 3D route, especially. I mean, there's also, like, PNG tubers and that kind of thing, like what Iron Mouse does. I don't think that's a PNG tuber. It's whatever it's called when it's, like, it's 2D, but it's not 3D, but it's also not a PNG tuber. You know what I'm saying? You know, stuff that looks high-end like that. Yeah, that stuff reasonably should be expensive, because a lot of bullshit goes into making it do the functionality that it has. What's my Twitter? What is my Twitter? I don't remember. Oh, it's Kamikaze Mika. Kamikaze_Mika, because Kamikaze short post was too long. Live 2D, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, like 2.5D, kind of. Something like that. People are picky even when I do them a free piece. Yeah, it's a pain in the fucking ass. Like, I hate having to do revisions for people. It's not... They really love doing that to me at Marvel. They were hung up on things looking one-to-one with the concept art, which is, you know, impossible because perspective exists. But yeah, that's what working for other people is like, is it's dealing with people that don't understand how long things take. And then they want to underpay you as well. Still a very high entry bar for most people. Sadly, on the bright side, there is free software. For making VTubers and stuff? I didn't know there was free software. That's cool. I might look into that. Because I do want a VTuber model, but I'm like torn between, do I want to commission somebody for it and spend a bunch of money, or do I want to just like grin and bear it and make it myself? It's like a time commitment thing right now. And then if I wanted to make it 3D, I don't know how to rig. I don't know, I wouldn't know how to fucking do that shit. And I don't want to have to deal with learning just to make one VTuber model one time. I don't want to have to put up with that. Then I'm gonna make my own assets with Procreate and the new model. I think you can like make it in any illustrating program, right? And then there's like a different program for rigging it. I think 2D rigging seems less scary than 3D rigging. So I wouldn't mind doing it for a 2D model. Advice, become good enough to bully your producers and call them idiots. Well, no, because if you're dealing with an egomaniac, they won't listen to you if you're better than them, and then they'll start actively making your life hell because they know you're better than them, and then they don't like it, so they see it as a threat. That's happened to me before. Like that one job I was doing for that mobile game company that wanted to make Tekken but with Pakistan for some reason. Like that was like a huge money-making idea, and it obviously wasn't, and they went under shortly after I quit. But yeah, the girl who was my boss, she was such a huge fucking bitch to work with. Like, she definitely did not deserve to be in that position. She definitely either
Oh yeah.
or probably both things, honestly. Thank you Namu Zed for the super shape. Went opposite route, corporate over artist. My boomer parents were both painters, told me to make it a hobby and not go through the struggle. Now I post size content on DeviantArt for extra money. Good for you, nice. I hope Pyrocynical hits you up for a commission someday. What was I saying? Yeah, she would just bully me because I was like better than her. She definitely got DEI'd into that job. And she was my boss, and she had 10 years of experience, but she was such a shitty modeler, man. Like, she didn't understand anything about, like, poly density. Like, sometimes I would just submit intentionally poorly made character models to her to see if she would, like, object to them, and she wouldn't. She had no idea what she was fucking doing at that office as my boss, and then she would make it into my problem on purpose. She would bully me on purpose because she knew that I hated going to meetings, so she would make extra meetings for me to go to and exclusively me. So yeah, you can very easily end up with that kind of person, and then they do an Uno reverse on the bullying. 10 years of experience sucking dick. Yeah, sounds like it. Just woke up. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Pyrocynical plays bloody good, mate. He probably does. I mean, he has the money to pay good, I assume. I always found the clearly handmade 2D VTuber models really endearing. Like this is me, I made it myself, has way more personality. Okay, but hear me out. Look at this. Beazle does good stuff. This looks really fucking cool. This has a lot of personality. I think this looks sick. I'm just not about to pay this man $5,000 yet. I have to become more rich for that to happen. I have to get sponsorships and shit. I haven't gotten any sponsorship deals yet. Grind fiction Mika VTuber men. When? What does that mean? Hello again. What's up, dude? How you doing? I haven't seen you around these parts in a while, or maybe I have, and the chat just moves too fast now. Corey Lynn Hubble worked on Concord. The director was fucking Amanda Keffer. I dare anyone here not to cringe at her posts. A seasoned veteran like him was working.
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים.
So loud.
ככה משחקים בקובייה. ככה משחקים בקובייה, חברים. ככה משחקים.
Oh, I don't think I can change the settings while it's streaming. Fuck, I'm just screwed. Wait, let's look. Is she on Twitter? Amanda Keffer? Or Corey Lynn Hubble? Are they on? Let's cringe. Let's cringe read their Twitters. Wait. Keffer. Is this one? Is this the person? This could just be some random person. This is just some random person. You're gonna have to like link me the Twitter for us to browse. Pretty universal experience in corporate jobs. All handoff spreadsheets riddled with intentional errors to more senior people who get paid twice as much as they can't even begin to know. Yeah, that was my ordeal. Working for other people. It was not fun by any metric. I'm trying to think of if there was ever a time where I enjoyed my work as a 3D modeler, and I don't think there really is one. I think the time I made that gas station mascot was the only fun time because people just like left me alone. I didn't actually have to interact with anybody for that one. It was like just me by myself handing in my work and then getting a vague critique on it, and then that was it. What's up? Oh, we back on Twitch? Hell yeah! Not that's like anything to be proud of, but I'm not banned anymore. I didn't know better. Beazle is a cute anime character. He is in fact a cute anime character. He looks like that in real life. You wouldn't finance a VTuber model? I would if I had the money for it. YouTube ads, the AdSense does not pay that much. I don't have $5,000 from AdSense for the last 2 videos I made. I need sponsorships to start making the cash, the real cash. Same here in South Africa, we have worse DEI laws. I'm obviously outperforming my peers with them, and my managers feeling like they don't deserve a promotion over me. When you work with people like that, it just makes more work for you. Like, it was such a fucking nightmare working with that woman. She also used Midjourney for the concept art, and she's like, yeah, model off of this. Model this gooey bullshit that you can't understand what's happening, because this was like This was Mid-Journey 3 years ago, so it looked quite a bit different, and things weren't so televised as they are now. You couldn't tell what anything was. You kind of just had a vague idea, like, oh, maybe this is a belt. Does it have little buckles in it? I don't fucking know. I don't. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Schrodinger's belt buckles. But yeah, and then she would like complain if it didn't look exactly like the mushy Mid-Journey generated concept art, and I'm like, I don't know what this. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. 15 more YouTube videos to go before the VTuber model. We need to get me on that Raid Shadow Legends coin. We need to get that going. Low poly only works if done in a sincere way, like Banjo-Kazooie, like the hit classic, 1998 classic Banjo-Kazooie. I gotta go work out, have a last bit of your stream, Mika. I guess I'm almost gonna go too. We could do some art critiques before I go, because it's almost 6 o'clock. So let's do that. Let's go to the art channel in the Discord and see what we got in there. We'll do like 2. That's probably all we have time for. Where is it? Art discussion, that's the one. Let's grab some stuff. I always get nervous doing art critiques because I get imposter syndrome. I'm like, what? Why are you asking me if this looks good? I don't fucking know. I'm stupid. I'm dumb as a bag of hammers. Alright, let's move this over here. Move that one over here. And then I know this channel is gonna flood up the second I do this. My dog is getting antsy. It's almost walk time. All right, let's look at this one. What's this anime? What does this remind me of? It was like something marshmallow. That anime. These are cute. Her head looks a little deflated though. She needs more volume in her cranium. She looks a little smashed, but these are really cute. Let's see. I think the kind of messiness with the hands just adds to the cute. It's kind of like, it's like a cross between Shin-Chan and that one anime that looked like this, and I don't remember what it's called. These are very adorable. Gives me early 2000s anime nostalgia. I feel iffy every time someone says they use AI for idea generation, like what the fuck, just make up something. Yeah, that's always kind of, I personally wouldn't do that. Like, just make up your own ideas, bro. It's not hard. You've been doing it this entire time. Why do you suddenly need to rely on AI to do that? Alright, ooh. Boobs! I might get in trouble for this one. This one's going great so far. It's clearly unfinished, so I can't really say much about it. But your proportions are good. Your lighting is good. It feels really fantastic. I have no notes. Got that armpit going. People like armpits now. That's like the new fetish. That's like the new one. We're over feet and we're into armpits now. We're doing armpits now. Ichigo Marshmallow, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I never watched it, but the art was cute. Let's see. Let's look at this one. Ooh. Ooh. We got the nice little rumpus, the under rump. My main issue is like what's happening with her lip. What is that? What's this smear? It looks like her lipstick is fucked up. But I like it. Proportions are good. Very good. My dog is slamming his
On
head
commission
against the wall.
work, one of my best experiences was working with Arai Violet. Go check him out, dude's cool AF. But this is a PSA: if you want to commission art, be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. Be prepared, and most importantly treat them like people who have a life as well. Hope this helps everyone in chat.
Yeah, that's why that's one of the reasons I don't like taking commissions, because I get, like, nervous. Because, you know, I don't always have time to do your commission and only your commission with nothing else going on in my life. I think there might be a ghost in here. I don't like the idea of deadlines, basically. It fucks me up. It gives me a huge headache. It gives me PTSD thinking about it. I don't want to do it! I don't want to do it! by Matt Wilson. Are you Matt Wilson, or is this somebody else's work? I don't know if this is your work or not. Movie poster by Enzo says, yeah. Are you guys posting other people's work? Because that kind of defeats the purpose. Let's scroll down. See other people's actual work. Oh, let's look at Kalumi's stuff. This looks like that one YouTuber. What's the one? He was like on SciShow and he got cancer and then he didn't have cancer. I think his name is Hank. It looks like that. It looks like Hank. Sup, Hank? It's cute. Doing some photo cards of the fuckers from Eltingville Club. Is that a comic? That's an interesting name for a comic. Anyway, I like this. This is sick. No notes. What's going on here? Are these cigarette butts? Interesting. So this is a very low res image, I'll tell you that. It's got a lot of JPEG compression happening here. I would like, are these, I'm not sure what's happening with the cigarette butts. It looks like it's either cigarette butts or like they're covered in cum. I don't know what's happening. Your composition is good. Everything's leading to this big plant head. But I kind of don't know what's happening in this area, and I don't know if it's because it's low res. I kind of can't really tell what's happening. I think this is a tongue, or is it like a radioactive ooze? Either way, you need to either communicate it's a tongue more, or communicate that it's an ooze more. You don't have the Discord in the description, amateurs. It's in the description of every video I have. Feed me Seymour. Is that a reference to something? Let's see. Overall, it's pretty. Let's see. It's very desaturated as far as the color palette goes. Kind of reminds me of like a Dark Souls game, but not like in a good way. I don't know. I would mess with the color palette a bit more, because it doesn't really do it for me. And then I would like televise that what's happening in the mouth a little bit more. I would appreciate any anatomy critique. Also, it's for sale. Shameless self-plug. Okay. I would probably suggest not doing anatomy with like a bulky oil pastel pencil, because it's might be causing some issues with how, like, the anatomy is not bad. It's like it's the gesture, and then you can't really tell what's going on because it's more of like a silhouette, I think. Because I can't tell if this hand is foreshortened or not, or if you like fucked up the proportions of the forearm. Yeah, it's Little Shop of Horrors musical, has a carnivorous plant that sings. Okay, it's that movie. I thought I haven't seen. Yeah, I can't really tell what's going on with the anatomy, really, because it's more of a silhouette, I suppose. Is he like surfing on the surface of the sun? Is that what's happening? I don't really know how to tell you to fix this, because this is like traditional medium, and I don't really know how to like communicate light better with pastels, but you do need to communicate light better. As for the anatomy, it's not terrible. It's just the gesture feels a little stiff. And the eyes probably wouldn't be here. But yeah, it's not terrible anatomy. Legs are too short. I think he's supposed to be bent, no? Like, I think he's, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really tell what's happening because there's no cross contours to indicate much. I guess you could force the perspective of his torso more to indicate that he's, like, bending over and he's more towards, like, the camera with his torso. Because you kind of have that going on with the head a little bit. I would just also try to do that with the torso to communicate that better. Maybe make it bigger. Maybe if the perspective was more perspectively. Yeah, that would help. I guess, I mean, riding on the sun there isn't much to go off of for perspective. Yeah, maybe a stronger angle would help as well. Like, maybe if the camera were down here and you were, like, looking up at this dude as he's, like, surfing into you, that would have more of an impact. How did we submit a piece? Just go to the art discussion channel. But I'm running out of time here. We're gonna only do this for like 5 more minutes. I forgot to, because I said we were gonna do an hour of this and then I forgot because we got caught up watching the gay Oreo commercial. The tip of the board should be in my face. That would look super cool. Yeah, I think so. Like, you could exaggerate the tip of the board. Like, make it bigger. Make it occlude his legs a little bit more. You just, it's a good start. This is why I don't like using traditional media, because it's a pain in the ass. You have to redraw everything when you want to make changes. So that's why I like digital instead, because you can always just make a new layer and start over. When you're doing traditional media, you're committed to like everything you do. What's up? What's up? Do you like UFOs and cryptids? Who doesn't? It's an interesting question. Of course I do. Tyler's class kicked my ass. I still need to pose. I'm scared about scrolling down for this one. I'm scared. Let's look at this. Ooh. We got a nice old man. Alright. Your proportions are good. Whose class is this? I don't know who Tyler is. Are you a Gnomon student? Perhaps. Perchance. I would rethink the pose of his hand, because it doesn't feel like there's any weight to the sword. I would think of like a different way to put his hand, rather than just like kind of balancing it on the thumb, because it doesn't make like the sword feel heavy or intimidating. But yeah, this is a good start. You know, it's not textured, clearly, and the hair is not done, but yeah, this is a good place to start from. Let's see what else. The cape looks a little muddy. I don't feel like the weight of the cape, but that's like, you know, capes are kind of hard. Clothing, when you're sculpting it by hand, is a pain in the ass. That's why Marvelous Designer is so much better. Like with the demon girl that I did with the kimono, that was all Marvelous Designer. I didn't sculpt that shit. It's a pain in the dick. Why would I? Traditional is harder, but a lot more satisfying when things work out. I feel pretty satisfied when I do things digitally and they work out. I don't think I'm missing out on much with traditional. I used to be I would only use pencils to make anything. That's as far as I went with traditional stuff. So I'm glad there's digital, so I don't have to be afraid of adding color to stuff. Do you also critique Blender 3D renders? Yeah, I can critique 3D stuff. We're critiquing 3D stuff right now. Honestly, this looks amazing. Yeah, it's good. Just I would do something about the cape, because it just looks lumpy, and I don't feel like the weight of a cape draping down his body. I would do something about his hand, because his hand doesn't look like he's holding the sword at all. Yeah, it's good shit. I can't wait to see what it looks like textured. And I wonder if you're doing a groom or if you're gonna polymodel the hair. I think if it's realistic like that, you should do an next-gen groom. Because I don't think polymodeled hair would do it as much justice. Unless you could figure out how to do, like, arcane polymodeled hair. In which case, go for it. If you can figure out a shader for that. Thanks. Thank you. It was fantastic. A+. So that's a 10 points for Gryffindor. Needs a falcon on his arm. Falcon would go hard, but I would always hate when people suggested stuff like that when I was like working on a character. And then the character was already like halfway done. They would be like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if you added like a pack of wolves behind him and then he's like in space and then he has like a bazooka? Like, shut up! I already put all this fucking effort into the character model. Can you just like tell me that the character model is good? I'm tired. You know, it's up to him whether or not he adds a falcon, but I think it's good with or without falcon. How long did this take? This clearly took a long time. In-depth painting. Did one more Nichijou Genshin drawing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! This is cute. Her leg looks a little fucked though. I think maybe... Yeah, she looks a little off balance with her leg. I couldn't tell you how, because I get performance anxiety and I'm not gonna do an overdraw of it. Especially when we have like a minute left in stream and I have to go walk my dogs. But yeah, just, you know, make sure you're using reference. I think maybe adding more perspective to the tip of her heel, making that a little bit bigger. could help you. She just looks slightly off balance. That's my only note. I like the child. The child feels nice and weighty. How do I join the Discord? Oh, you guys aren't gonna like look for the Discord link, are you? I have to do it every time I grab it. Oh wait, Discord's right here. I'm stupid. Discord link. Where is it? Invite people. That's the one. There we go. There's the Discord link. Allegedly. See you later. Thank you, Apples. That was a masterpiece. I love you. Oh, have you seen the Darkest Dungeon in 2S Designs? Curious what someone in the industry thinks. I have not. Remind me next time and I'll take a look at them. This one's cute. I'll make her hand a little bit bigger compared to her head. Not that, like, I guess that's technically a stylistic choice. I guess it could be, because, like, I remember in K-On! Everybody in K-On! Has really tiny hands. It actually bothers me how tiny their hands are. It pisses me off. But I don't think Nichicho does that. I'm not a robot. That's cute. Alright, well, let's look at one more. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fell out of love with art after high school, but have been trying to get back into it. Well, this is how you do it. You draw weird stuff. You draw weird stuff until you enjoy it again. Alright, let's see. This seems like what I would draw. If I didn't know what to draw. If I just wanted to get something on paper. The pencil on paper isn't really doing you any favors, though. But yeah, this is a good way to get back into it. The knuckles are kind of fucked here. I would just, like, get rid of this knob. Make this more of like a flat knuckle instead of just like kind of it looks like his wrist is broken. I love the flower. It gives us a nice little atmosphere. You're doing the thing where you're unsure about your line strokes and you're second guessing yourself as you're making them, so you get like these chicken scratch lines. So a way to fix that is for like a week, don't draw with anything except for a pen. So you have to commit to every line. You just have to like take the training wheels off and go for it with a pen. On Twitch, you linked your Discord, but you cannot find it on YouTube, or am I wrong? It's in the channel, not in the channel description. It's in the description of every video on the channel. It's like right there. Cat Grafton monster, 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's good. I like the little blep in the mouth. If I were to do it though, I would make the eyeballs the nipples. I would just go straight for the nip with the eyes. But yeah, you're on your way. You gotta draw some freaky shit. It's better than I could draw when I was in high school, I think. So yeah, you're on the right track. Would commission 10 out of 10. Yeah, you've got something going for yourself here. You got potential, kid! You got potential! I made it. Congratulations. It's fantastic. Just watch your knuckles and watch your line weights. Can you check Malcator on the 3D channel? It's 6 o'clock. I gotta go. I'll do more of these on Friday. I pinky swear. Maybe we'll start out with doing them on Friday, and then we'll do the critique sesh, because you guys go feral for that shit for some reason. So if that is what thou wants, thou shalt get it. I will be happy to oblige. But yeah, I have to go. I have to go tend to my mom, and I gotta walk my dogs. I wish I could draw and just start trying. Just start learning. Just go for it. You'll with enough time and practice, you'll be able to draw.
Okay. I'll see you next time, guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I'll see you on Friday. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey, I just tuned in. Can't wait for a long, fruitful stream. Rest and pepperonis, my guy. Stay hydrated. I'll try. I dropped the little thing, the little can opening thing into my Coke halfway through stream, so I couldn't drink the rest of it. Not that Coke is particularly hydrating. I only drank it because I ran out of Red Bull, and it has like some caffeine in it. But water is probably the ideal choice. I should probably drink water. See ya!